There we go. Okay, guys, there's the trailer for tonight's game. Welcome to the tavern. I'm Travis, the DM and host, and I'm going to introduce everybody around. I will be playing the NPC Grull. He is a half orc, half
Girl.
elf, and he will be doing a narration of what happened last week in just a
Oh my
short
god.
moment. Let's start with over here to my this side, John.
Howdy, I'm John from Jersey's Cards and Comics and Conquest Publishing. I'm playing Jaith Firedigger, Priest of Jonath, Hefter of Holy Hammers, and who the hell knows what's going on tonight. So,
Very good. Oh, look, I got to rearrange everybody's name because everybody is somebody else now. Let's
woo, yay!
move on to Andrea.
Imposters.
I play Lolly.
She gets her adverbs here.
She's a rogue Karen.
Better than Proverbs.
Thespian who thinks she's a wonderful actress, not quite, but watch your pocket, she'll steal you blind. I pop in and out because I'm a bit of a time traveler.
Now, something we're going to go back to Jathan, and I meant to, we're just going to start this with Aaron, then we'll go back around to John and Andrea. Aaron, introduce yourself and your character, and let us know your favorite childhood memory of your character in your character's voice, please.
Okay. Uh, I'm Aaron Kennedy. I play Moggets. Moggets is a wizard. And by wizard, I mean not a wizard. He plays a wizard on TV. He is currently adventuring with his party because he believes that is his best chance of survival in this post-apocalyptic world. His favorite childhood memory is surviving this post-apocalyptic world. He was here when it became a pre-apocalyptic world and went through a apocalypse, becoming a post-apocalyptic world when he departed the mage school where he was attending before becoming a not mage and becoming a traveling rogue to become a not mage.
Tell me about one specific day during the apocalypse, which was not just like, oh, it's a half-hour event, we can make the apocalypse. It took years to get through. So tell me about that one day where he just, after the end of the day, he went, yeah, favorite day ever. I'm not dead. What happened?
Favorite day? Oh, okay. So there was this one day where friggin' anybody been in an earthquake where you go, ah, buildings rattling, people are screaming, and you go, ah,
And you make
buildings falling
like a
down.
Parrot.
This parrot is dead, sir. Well, Mogus leaves his room, and he he opens his door, and holy shit, his room is no longer there. And he goes, oh shit. He goes, goes to the next door. That room is not there as well.
Did it make a farting noise too?
No, it didn't make a farting noise, but it did start making a rumbling noise, like there was going to be a series of farts and a bad time had by all if he did not make it to the bathroom quickly. So he began running down the hall, and down that hall, and down that hall, and down that hall, until he made it to the first outdoor. And then the first outhouse. He grabbed things along the way, shoved them into a bag, and then he made it away. And then away, and then away, until he was good. He kind of grew a scraggly beard, and then eventually he grew a kick-ass beard. And then his favorite day was when he had this kick-ass beard, and people started to not fuck with him because they thought, damn, this dude's a wizard, and he's an old wizard. And when you're an old wizard, people go, he must know shit. You don't have to know shit. People just have to think you know shit.
Very good. Okay, let's give Chris
that was his favorite day.
Good job. Well done. So, Chris, introduce yourself and your character, and let us know about your character's favorite day. Now, I wanted to say favorite day from childhood, but you may have to pick, considering your memory, your childhood might be 27 days ago.
Yes, I'm Chris. I play Kavix, who is a Warforged assassin, who is persona is Pierce, your heart, who is a traveling merchant. And his favorite day, memory from childhood, would be like yesterday, the day before, where he shot that guy who was banging on the bone bowl with his bone spoons.
Best day ever, as far as he remembers.
Best day ever.
It's Now let's go back to John. What about Jaith? He's had it. How old is Jaith now?
Oh, he's up there a little bit, but his probably favorite day is when he's probably down in the granite mine. Well, the granite playground, kind of, because we're Karen, we kind of play in the mines, and consider it both. But when Albert kind of fell off the one part of the loader,
Fucking Albert.
and knocked this wonderful little gem out of the side of the mine. And I had an epiphany saying, why are we mining that ore over there when we have these? And thus started my gem cutting in the new guild.
I think Chris actually had an experience exactly like that in real life. And then
Something
he
like
murdered
that.
Albert and buried the body. Moving on.
Oh,
We don't talk about that.
I
neither does
wonder
Albert.
if I can oil this chair because it squeaks so bad, but it's the kind where just a little knobby sticks in the hole.
Well, I thought that was a cat making that noise.
It's like this. It just goes.
Oh.
Anyhow, Andrew, what about Lolly? What's her favorite childhood memory?
Lolly's favorite childhood
Is
memory.
it getting the adverbs here?
Quietly.
Is it getting the adverbs here? And Gary, can you hear me better now?
Can you hear me? Lolly's favorite childhood memory is in the gypsy camp where she grew up with her family, sitting around the fire and the elders were telling stories.
Huh?
And then one day, Lolly was allowed to get up and tell some stories, and that sparked the interest in the theater and led her to acting.
Do we all remember hanging out at some point in time with she's behind me, Trin, we're sharing a mic. So yeah, she's just got to make sure, we've got to make sure we're considerate of Andrea, and if she talks, everybody gets to just hush and let her talk, especially me, because I'm sharing the mic and my voice will block it all up. Do we all remember that first time we're hanging out with a kindergartner? Oh, you okay there, John?
Oh, yeah.
Kindergartner or first grade, and we're like, hey, what happened today? And they're like, oh, let me tell you. And 30 minutes later, you're like, I'm not allowed to smack somebody else's kid, am I? Because they won't.
I need to be
shut
right
up.
back.
I'll miss you.
I'm sure.
He sounds so
Gotta
sad
go
that he's
smack a
going to come
first
back.
grader.
Okay. So now Grohl.
You mean as an adult hitting the first grader, or us as other first graders hitting the other first grader?
No,
way.
as an adult with a kid who tells their first story, I'm just imagining that's how it was around the fire with Lolly as she runs up going, I've got a story, and everybody's like,
But it wasn't first.
John, were you ever a kid, or were you just an adult and shorter?
Are you
Well, I
doing-
grew up in the Bronx, so I don't think you're allowed to be a kid. Well, kind of.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you're talking about Jaith or John at this point.
Whatever, same thing.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
Maybe. Okay, so Grohl is now going to give a recap of the last game.
Draw.
So, yeah, we were walking around and they got all bone, bumpy, crazy motherfuckers. And then this other person started, so we went into the crevice and then there was these bugs. And then we're like, fuck you, bugs, without saying it at all. And we jumped in a portal. And then we're attacked by these bloated underground, not quite undead, crazy kids. So we fucked them up. Not like that. I mean, we killed them, like you should, because they're kids. And then, then there was this guy named Madstone.
Burns.
Bookmaking is hard. Thank you, bonus. Yeah, Madstone Burns and his assistant, Smitty, who's a Naga, snake guy, and he's all like, yes, Mr. Burns. And then Madstone is all like, excellent. And there's a purple shield of energy, and apparently the magical radiation was making everybody around sick, but they don't care. And yeah, that's where we ended. Now, anybody got anything to add to that?
I wasn't here.
Oh, Lolly wasn't
What?
here?
Oh.
I don't remember. I don't know when she's here or not here. I'll tell you what we're going to do here. I'm going to say hello to everybody real quick while we're waiting for Chris. If Chris doesn't pop back in about 2 minutes, we're just going to get rolling with the game. Just so everybody knows, tonight Chris is at work and joining us, so he might be pulled away quite suddenly, as he just was.
He's at the theater.
What book are you making, Boneless? Is it the photography book you're making? And Trin, if you would be kind enough, or Gary, both of you, one of you, both of you, whatever, just if anybody comes in and starts chit-chatting with us, since we're playing a game, and Andrea's taking a nap, and Aaron's taking a nap,
No, I'm here.
we're just going to reenact a sleep spell for the whole game.
Cool.
So, yeah, it's Trin, Gary, if you just let everybody know that we might not respond to them because we hate them. That'd be great. Appreciate that.
We don't hate them. We loathe them. No.
We're just superior and above.
No.
We will be taking a break
We're aloof.
every hour. So at 7 and 8 and 9, and then we're done at 10. We tend to play till the end of tonight's story arc. Or if we're within a half hour of the end and we find a really good stopping place, like right before the villainous guys before the magic and behind the magical energy shield do something horrible to you. Okay, Chris, you ready?
I am.
Excellent. Or maybe he's ordering lunch. Egg salad. Hard to say.
No, egg salad's easy to say.
That's true. It really is. Okay, so yeah, we were in a underground complex that you used a magical portal to get to, and there was a large entry room that was pretty much dark except for your little glowstones. And then you went to a middle center room, and there's just caverns going off of it. And you went to one direction, and you entered another large circular cavern. And there was a raised dais with almost a control panel type situation going on, and a purple magical energy shield with this withered, drawn, sickly man behind it, and his really skinny snake minion guy, as everybody might have seen in the trailer we played just before we came on air. So, as you guys stand there taking this in, you can see the crackling of the magical energy. You can also hear the scramble of feet on loose stones behind you.
Am I here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we don't have to put Pierce down for the night, though we might have to later.
Yeah.
But there is a crackle and spark and purple energy arcs through the room, and Lolly is there standing in the midst of you again.
Does my rod buzz when she shows up?
Yeah, it does.
No, because she is of this dimension.
Okay. I'm just getting a feel for how that works.
Yeah,
okay.
Her wavelength, her frequency matches this reality. It's
Good. And that's what I want
Rod
to figure
does
out.
not react.
If you want the scientific thing, his pale thin rod does not react.
My long girthy rod, thank you very much.
But he's getting a feel for how it works.
He is.
Yeah, damn.
But the science behind it would be, if you look at place like the Abyss or the Nine Hells or Asgard or any of these other realms, they're actually part of the multiverse, scientifically speaking. They're a different reality. Now, scientifically going, they might be just in another galaxy within our own reality, but it's enough of a frequency wavelength difference that your rod...
Sheet of paper, she's still on this sheet. They're somewhere off.
No, they're on the same sheet. That's why they're in your world. Duh. Don't give me that sheet. It's, okay, Trin. Trin, at some point in time later this week, I want to hear about your date last night and your new dog.
Another one?
Yeah, same guy. Second date. Dinner and a movie this time. And a new dog.
Yeah, I saw that on Instagram.
Kind of like with Chris, you know.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I can do that.
You unmuted yourself to talk on the phone.
Well, you know.
Oh, it was amusing. We're good. Okay.
Ooh, that's what we need to do. We need to have a freaking a stream of just commentary on Chris's freaking job one night.
That'd be great. We can have it on John's, but usually he's in the chair anyway, so it's not much of a commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we
eventually
could
that'll be
Waldorf and Statler
going
that
away.
shit.
Here's what we're going to do every time Chris leaves. A spark of purplish energy arcs out from the shield, striking him, tickling him, dancing across him. If you, oh, we've lost Chris. Hold on, let me flick to the other screen here.
Oh, he's back.
Well, his camera's off on mine.
I can see him. He's talking on the phone.
Okay, well, when he comes back,
It's all good.
up, now he's back. Hold on, let me flip back to the other one.
Oh, I'm John.
You're wherever. So what we're gonna do every time he steps away, purple energy arcs across, dancing or tickling across his body, and depending how long he's gone, will dictate what happens. Like just then, if something like that happens, he just kind of fits out and shimmies and quivers for till he comes back. But if he's gone more than 5 minutes, we're just gonna have him collapse in a heap on the ground.
Can we just dictate?
What?
Dictate.
What the hell is a dictate? I know that joke about alfalfa.
Never mind.
If I've told it enough on air, I shouldn't need to repeat it. Do you want to find out
All
how
right.
to dictate?
Dictate?
We don't know.
Like a dick, the tiny little Japanese deer, or
Yes.
He's a deer.
okay.
Dictate.
Yeah, we don't know what you're talking about, Andrea. Okay, so, as I says, purple energy arcs off this shield, blocking you from these guys. There's noises behind you. Lolly appears in the center of you. Aaron touches his pale, thin rod. And here we go from here. Let's just set this up nice and easy. I think I have last week's initiative, but I'm going to roll again this week.
'Cause I don't
Everybody
have
roll initiative.
I wasn't here.
Let's roll with a...
Just roll with it.
I don't know my hair colors.
6.
6.
Total?
Yes.
Very good. What about you, Chris?
22.
Anybody get above a 22?
Not this game.
Okay, no, there is a chance. Aaron, what do you get? Aaron? No, you're muted.
15.
15. And Jaith?
13.
Okay. Very good. Now we're going to stick with Kavix first as the purple energy... Damn. I can imagine Trin doing that little girl thing from Despicable Me.
Yes.
Oh my god!
No, the great thing is she just did it when she looked at a dick. Be fucking hilarious if she did the first time she looked at a dick.
It's so fluffy!
I'm gonna die! It's, anyhow. Chris.
You said we heard noises behind us.
That's correct. A quick glance over your
Uh-huh.
shoulder.
Well, I clearly probably can't. I'm guessing I can't shoot through the shield. So I'm going to turn around and take a shot at one of the children who I assuming is coming to close in behind us.
Good assumption. And here's the fun fact.
We're gonna kill children?
They look like the same children you killed before. The wounds are actually sealing closed as
You
they're
killed
creeping
children?
into the room. Yeah, Grawl was in his element.
Where the fuck was I?
Not here, apparently. Let's see. Whew, that's a 21 to hit one.
Yes, your bolt bites into the child. You bite that children, big guy.
Let's see.
Don't blame the kids. You don't know where they've been.
It's true. They don't know where they've been.
17 points of damage.
Wow, that is a hell of a bolt. You're boltrific, mister. Oh, wow, look at all these notes.
Sneak attack,
Lots of
man.
fucking notes
Sneak
here.
attack.
You can make the bed.
Hey.
He snuck them.
That's how he catches a unique kid. He neeks up on it. Catches
Here's
a
your
tame-
candy.
Catches a tame kid the tame way, Tilly. Okay. So, yeah, you fire at one of the children. And 21, you said?
21 to hit, 17
17.
points. 17 points of damage.
Thank you. Okay, yeah, it bites into it. He spins to one side, collapsing to the ground with a odd, very wet, gurgle type of scream.
Oh, good.
Now, do you have anything else you'd like to do before I move on to the next person?
Nope, that
Okay.
is my turn.
Very good. If before the end of the round, I'll check before we finish this round and ask if anybody has any bonus actions or remaining actions or move actions or anything like that. Okay? So, if you have more that you can do, it will come back around. Moggets. Kavik
How
spins with
close are we to-
lightning-like reflexes, firing into the dark behind you guys. I shoot the dark.
How close is the friggin' the portal to us?
The portal is 2 rooms away. You talking about the purple
Oh, no,
energy
no, no.
shield between you and the boss?
Yeah.
10, 15 feet. It's a rather large room. It's probably 30 to 40 foot. It's hard to tell with the darkness off in the distance and everything. The shadows cast on the shield. But yeah, so if you're 5 feet in, 10 feet in, you're 10 or 15 feet away from the energy shield going around the dais platform.
Do I get the impression it's a straight up portal, or do I get the impression that it's a shield portal?
No.
Something that's gonna block my way.
You know,
Don't know.
you've seen more portals than most people, and you've heard a description of the portal that these guys took when doing the dirty deeds of a dead dragon, dude.
Yep.
This looks nothing like any portal you've ever heard of or seen. This is a fucking energy shield. Your vast experience with magic.
Fast.
Did you bullshit today? Would say this.
Yes, I have.
It looks like a magical field.
Okay.
Think 90s Star
I'm gonna
Trek
make it. Yeah,
special
yeah.
effects. Yeah.
I'm gonna make an assumption that the rest of my party is going to do some attacking that direction. I'm gonna bullshit today, and engage with the bosses, and go towards them. Matt Stone, friggin' and Smithers,
Smitty.
and I want to begin a conversation with Smitty. Good to finally meet you. I believe my associates are just discussing matters with some minions out there. Do you have a moment? And then
Very
begin a
good.
conversation.
Yeah, we'll pop back to you, give you another line or two before the end of the round. Jaith, you have seen what has gone before in the few seconds as everything starts to take place. What are you going to do there, boss?
How far across is the passageway that they're coming from towards us?
About
The
10
children.
foot. It's mostly, like I said before in the last game, there's not a lot of worked stone here, and the stone that is worked is poorly worked.
Right. Well, I'm going to erect a wall of fire between us and them.
Well, that's fucking impressive. How's that work?
It is, I believe, 60 feet long, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
And can you make it smaller? Does it have to be that big?
Or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
If you
Well, I thought
want-
that corridor went towards another
It's another
passage.
It's another pretty much circular room, and you could use that wall of fire to totally
I-
keep it inside that other room and block off all the exits.
That's pretty much what I want to do.
Yeah.
And if they decide to be in it, then they're going to take 5d8 of damage.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
If they decide to go ahead and walk into it anyway, they're going to take 5d8 of damage.
That's impressive. I'll get to ask you that again 3 or 4 more times before I remember it. But 5d8.
They get a dex saving throw, but
Yeah, calling upon the power of Jonathan. I tell you what, guys, if I ever write my own source book for this world, priests of Jonathan are not going to have a lot of fire and weather spells. Those belong to the other gods. But and John, I'm not knocking you having those, by the way, man. Not at all. It's in the rules. We're good.
the fires of justice.
That's what it is. It's the fires of justice. Yeah, you call upon the power of Jonathan, evoking his son's name, Tor, the god of fire, and pulling from his family's, and the fire rings the room, the other room, the one you had just come out of, not the one you're in, and you can see the small, hunched, bulbous figures lurch away from the flame wall and towards the center. They even seem to be holding up their hands to block the light of the fire.
Fire bad.
Now, Lolly,
Are there kids near me?
there are none in the room.
So there's nothing I can shoot?
Well,
Yeah.
you could shoot one of these guys, or Grull.
No, that's
Other than that, what you have a wall of fire with kids on the other side of it that you can shoot through the wall of fire.
No, I can walk through the wall of fire. I have the ring of fire resistance.
That's right, you do.
So I'm gonna.
Or
Read what it does.
Why
Isn't it,
doesn't somebody
like,
just
reduce
define
fire
real quick?
damage? Oh yeah.
does anybody know off the top of their head, or shall I pull out my book?
What?
It doesn't actually. Stop
You take
all.
half damage, I'm pretty sure.
Different spells, you get different effects. So basically, what I believe is, if there's no saving throw, it gives you a saving throw for half damage. And if you're supposed to get half damage with a good saving throw, you get no damage. Does that sound right, guys, or not?
Is this the one I gave her?
Yes.
Go with that.
It's the one we found with all the other stuff.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
So you're
Yep,
not
go with that.
completely immune to fire, Andrea. There is a chance you can get hurt. And magical fire, I will say normal fire, like walking through a campfire or into a burning building, absolutely, you're good. But when it comes to magical fire,
Well, shit.
that's a different situation.
I wanted to walk through the fire and bop them with my umbrella.
Oh, you can, but you also have the big bad guys right here. What the hell was that behind Aaron? It's like an elevator hand.
It's a ghost.
No, don't
Oh,
yawn,
you
Aaron.
said bad guys, not them. My friends there. Okay, so I'm gonna hit whatever's closest.
Okay, let me show you what you didn't get to see last week. Okay. So this was the,
Yeah, you forget I wasn't here.
you came in through the crevice, fought kids here, then you had choices where to go, and you go into this center room.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like a little goatee with eyes. Anyhow, go into this center room, and you guys went into this room here, where you have a platform with an energy shield. The kids were coming at you from behind. Jaith ringed that with fire. So now you've got an energy shield in front of you and a firewall behind you. Two big bad guys.
So those other guys and the kids, I didn't realize there was guys in there. That's what I'm asking.
Remember, I kept on mentioning like Smitty and behind a purple energy shield.
Smitty, I didn't know was bad.
He's a snake guy.
No. I wasn't here.
Smitty.
I'm gonna hit him.
He's behind a purple energy shield.
Oh my god. See, I don't know anything from last week. I'm just gonna hit
You know, I
something.
said all that today too.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there's nobody I can hit? I'm just gonna pull out my flask and drink. Here we go.
Were you trying
Wow,
to
that's a 13.
show us the dice?
No, I just needed to move things behind my computer screen.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were like, look at my dice roll. I'm like, we believe you when you get a 7 and tell us it's 20. It's okay.
My modifiers aren't that good.
Who lies about a 7?
I don't know. So anyhow, Lolly
Is drinking.
dramatically reaches into her pocket, whips out a flask, and does a shot. With a shot glass or straight from the flask?
Oh, from the flask. Cause
Oh.
shit. I don't know.
She's straight up Rokarening it.
Yeah, baby.
As we do.
That'll be bardic inspiration soon.
Grawl has scooped up a handful of rocks and he's screaming, "Damn kids! Get off my..." and throws rocks through the firewall at him. He tells Lolly, "Splash a little on this."
So, there.
So when it goes through, it catches fire now. Flaming rocks. Now, does anybody else have any other bonus actions or anything?
Not I.
Okay. The
No, my bardic inspiration isn't a bonus, is it?
It is.
It is.
Okay.
do you want to use that as a bonus action to give somebody a bardic inspiration?
One Saturday morning at 3, a cheesemonger shop in Paris collapsed to the ground with a thunderous sound, leaving only a pile of brie.
Oh. Aaron's doing the whole pick me thing.
Or debris. Yes, okay. The wizard.
You're now debris.
There you go. You get the debris. So the children are, you can hear them screaming, and like I said, they're not normal children's screams when they catch fire and are shot with things. They're very wet sounds.
What are normal children's screams when they're caught fire?
I definitely
and
don't
shot?
have MP3s on my hard drive of those noises. Okay.
Okay.
Well, we
Hey,
can go to
all
an
right,
elementary
FBI.
school and
All right,
test
FBI.
it out and get back with you.
That's right. It's though I'm pretty sure with a quick Google search, everybody can find them.
Whoa! Again, FBI. No, thank you.
What? Tell them to go to Google. I don't have them. I'm just saying. Okay, so now the big bad guy, he has begun yelling at Smitty. Smitty, who are these people and why are they here? And Smitty says, I don't know, boss. What the hell is that? Is that a bush from Fortnite? That is a Fortnite bush. Trin, you need to trim your bush. Just saying. It's green.
I was gonna go with nice bush, but you know.
It's probably better. I didn't say she had to, like you just want to prune it a little.
Just trim the hedges.
Keep it nice and trim, clean, neat. Keep the smell down.
Exactly, Aaron. That's right. I was going straight for the smell. Let's go on with the game real quick.
I will interrupt Smitty if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you remember, Master Smitty? You requisitioned a contract. Pull out a quick roll, undo it, and then just keep him on his toes. You had hired us. You told us to contact us, but obviously you neglected to clear the path for us to come and meet you. That's why we're here, sir.
Okay.
And then turn to Madstone Burns. We're here for your here for the contract, sir.
I'm gonna need you to give me a really high bullshit roll on this one.
No problem. I have an advantage on deception.
Oh yeah. Is deception a resisted roll?
Can we change deception?
It's against his perception or insight, I believe.
Okay, sounds great. I got that. There's right here. Go ahead and roll. What?
But bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah, you got bardic inspiration too.
It's 25, but I will go ahead and use that friggin' bardic inspiration, which is why I asked for it. Adding a +3, that's a 28.
And that's with advantage?
That's with advantage.
Okay. Smithers is like, or Smitty, sorry, is like, oh, it's those guys with the contract that we hired, sir. And Mr. Burns is like, I don't know who they are. I don't do these things. That is your job. What did we hire them for? Ask them. I'm not going to speak to them and dirty my tongue on them. And Smitty turns to you and says, so, what did we hire you? What's on this contract?
It was piecemeal. It was piecemeal work, sir. It was as required. Things that you needed done individually.
Right. That's exactly what I thought it was, Smitty says. I am pretty sure we hired them to just do this and that. They're kind of like a general contractor or a handyman with death.
Expediters.
You're right. They stand in the kitchen and bring the food out when it's busy during rush hour.
More like when you say release the hounds, we are the hounds.
Ah, they like it doggy style, sir.
Yes, absolutely.
So, I'm going to step away for a moment. I really need to point this fan in here. I am dying in here. You need anything while I'm up? You need more tea or anything?
I thought you liked it hot.
Are we gonna do a break?
In about 20, 30 minutes.
In a hurry.
I just have to. I'm
I
melting.
make it too hot for him.
She does. That is a lot of footballs. Okay.
Apparently that's in season right now.
So now, guys, I want to keep in mind once we drop the conversation, you are definitely able to just jump in at any point in time. He has made his bullshit roll, which is what we're officially going to now call. It might be performance or deception, or
Yes, I can do either
intimidation,
or.
depending on your skill set. But yeah. If I ask you for a bullshit roll, it's basically whatever you're about to use to make them do what you want them to do.
Did you bullshit today?
So, yeah, they seem like they're just fishing for what you guys would be doing for them. Does anybody else want to jump in with some ideas and thoughts here in character? Nope. Kavix is just like,
I made sure they were kind of occupied at the time while I'm dealing with these guys.
yeah,
I just
but-
want them out. I want them out of the fight while they're dealing with these guys.
What about you, Lolly?
Was my goal.
This is your forte also.
So I should go there and bullshit with him.
You could definitely team bullshit.
Assistant bullshitter, or not, or not
Assistant
assistant, but
bullshit today,
associate
okay.
bullshitter.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go assistant the bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah. And of course, you guys know my associate bullshitter, Molly, in case I'm not present.
Yes, Molly. Great to meet you, Miss Molly.
It's your pleasure, I'm sure.
Good golly. It's,
Now, we have been taking care of that matter over at what is it? The Devil's Asshole, or I think they call it Spectral Fissure or something like that. What exactly was it you wanted done there? Your lesser minions seem to have relayed incorrect facts, and we wanted to make sure that we had them down for you.
we just want all the children.
All the children?
All the children.
Ooh.
Most of them have died in the process, and we need more. It seems like the 25 or so that we have left didn't expect you, and are now looking over your heads, because they are on a raised platform, looking over your heads. Smitty,
am
the
sure.
snake guy, well, yes, none of you are terribly tall, except for Kavix, who is 5'11 and 3/4. Did I get that right this time? Good. It's, you're muted, dude. Totally muted.
You did.
Okay, good. It's, so, look, she's doing that shack cat shoulder wiggle thing. Because that's what I think of every time somebody does that now. It's, okay. So, yeah, what?
You know what?
No.
Do we know why they're dying in the process by chance?
They can't
Miss Molly
handle
here.
the energy of the forge.
That, you know what? Perhaps my associate, Mr. J, who is an expert at forges, can reinforce them. Why don't I send him down there?
They
We
look
are
around and
expediters,
they're
of
like,
course.
which one of them is Jath, or is he not here?
He's the short one.
They look again across, going, that one, pointing at Molly, or that one, pointing at Jath.
Just say Molly.
The one with the beard.
He called, which one?
The wider one. The
Lolly
wider one.
does have a beard.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, the wider one of the two.
The wider beard? Very good. The one in the back with the hammer that's trying to burn all the children to the death. You know, we don't have a lot.
No. We'll deal with him later.
Oh, what? Who?
Huh? Oh, don't worry about that.
Very good. So
yeah. But we'll take a look at that. We'll go over there. We'll discover the process. We'll see if we can't fix that too.
It's a magical
like
forge,
we said,
so is he a professional at magical forges?
Absolutely. All of my people are professionals. We do it all, sir. That's why you hired us. It's all part of the contract.
Let me discuss it with my superior. And he turns to Madstone and says in a very clear voice that you guys can clearly hear, but like you can't. Sir, they say not only are they an expediter, but they are also have a forge repairman that might be able to adjust the forge somewhat to make it so it doesn't keep killing the kids. And I'm wondering if they perhaps could even make it, instead of just making the adults sick and die, perhaps they can reset it so it brings them into the fold also,
He could tune it
to their
11.
new forms. Oh, and Molly says they could tune it to 11.
That'll fix
Given enough time, we could bump it to 13.
Madstone looks over at Smitty and says, "What? I wasn't listening. Why are you bothering me with these details? Take care of it, Smitty." "Yes, sir." And Smitty says, very good. And he reaches down and you see the stone table in front of him that is sloped towards him, so you can't see what's on it, but you see him pressing things on it. And you can hear different tones and sounds as he does. And you see through the wall of fire, Jath, the children backing off and kind of crouching in a circle in the middle of the room. He says, "I have told our minions to not interfere with your work here.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
So can you take a look at the forge and see if you can perhaps adjust it so it's able to accept something other than children, as well as the other stuff that we have discussed?"
We will be able to adjust it. We'll start with maintenance plan 13. It always works. And by the time we're done, it will be able to take any input.
One moment, guys, if I can interrupt. Chris, would you be kind enough just give your camera a reset for me? It has popped off for me. Thank you, I appreciate that. Much obliged, sir. It's
Yep.
And I do want to point out, you guys who are viewing, don't forget you can throw bits if these guys have done something very amusing or funny or or just get a really good dice roll. And yeah, feel free to throw bits. Because
How about Stoic? You didn't put that in there.
Oh
Great.
yeah, Stoic.
Woo-hoo.
Perhaps
Stoic's awesome.
Yeah, Stoic is good. Bitchy, can we add Bitchy in there?
In
We're
scratch.
not
Why are
rewarding
looking
you,
at
sir.
me when you say that?
No, I'm not. I'm actually looking at my own camera because I'm like, none of these people are usually bitchy. That must be me. Anyhow. Okay, so guys, don't forget you can throw bits. And I just want to let everybody know I have got 960 bits by watching ads in the past 2 days alone. Of course, I have started
Lucky.
watching ads at 5 in the fucking morning now.
I'm sorry.
That's because I woke him up when I went to work.
Yesterday I started at 7:30 because Andrea went to work, but I'm now on the morning schedule, so I actually woke up on my own at 7:30 in the morning and came in as I didn't stream, but I was watching the damn ads. So, okay,
Oh,
let's go ahead and
goodness.
um, Jaith, as I said, you see the kids retreat into a cluster in the center of that middle room between the three different things.
That's the ooey gooey center.
Do you want to let down your walls, sir? Let the children in to your house?
Yeah, I'll drop it.
And
I'll cease concentrating on it.
and you can see their skin is almost. I'm afraid to use big words because I'm afraid of screwing them up
Be right
tonight.
back.
Okay. The purple energy arcs out as Kavix turns to leave the room, and it just laces it down his spine, and you see him stop, and he's just twitching. But yeah, Jaith has let down his fire circle. The children are gathered in the center of the room. Just the pale purple glow and whatever your light stones that you have out, they are. They're the opposite of shadows. In a light room, you have shadows that span across the room. This is a dark room, and they are pale figures, barely visible in that room. Only because of the lighting and your shadows falling across them and whatnot, not because of any kind of special thing that they have. Your night vision adjusts pretty quickly there, Jaith, as well as yours, Lolly, as you stare into the room. Kavix jerks back and starts moving normal like nothing happened and moves forward. So you're all standing close to the exit doorway or entry doorway, depending which side of it you're on.
I will head towards where they just evacuated or made a path for us to head towards.
Well, they are clustered in the center, so you see the other doorway where you originally came from, and then there's another doorway with a orangey golden glow.
I'll head that direction.
Very good. Now, did everybody watch the trailer today that I posted?
I did.
Excellent.
I didn't have time.
Excellent.
No, I took a nap.
My
Hey,
players
I'm
are
kind
the
of like
ones that
Marcus, ill prepared.
my players are the ones that watch the trailers the least. Give me just a second. I'm gonna
It's
show you.
been a busy day.
It's all good, guys. It's I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this two ways. I'm gonna. Did we just? Damn it! My apologies, Chris. Your camera has futzed out on me again, and I know this is not your doing or anything that's your fault. It's my internet connection.
Interwebs.
What? Oh, Trin says I watched it while I was eating cheese and a mango. So let's
that's
do
a
this.
taste sensation.
I'm gonna drop this into. Did that go into Skype? Did you guys just get a picture? Did that work? Okay. Hold on, I gotta mess up the screen to do this here. We're just gonna drop that here. There we go. We're gonna send that. Close that. Now, for all the viewers, this is. Hold on, I'm gonna make it big.
Okay, got it.
1 second. That's
Oh,
not
you
it.
put a dick in there.
I
Great.
did not put a dick in there. Andrea put a dick in there.
I sent a dick
Oh.
pic.
This is the one I meant to put. Hold on.
Really?
Give me just a second, Andrea. There we go, guys. This is what they're seeing.
Iowa.
And I will show it to the players in just a moment there. They are seeing a forge in a room that looks something like this. Keep in mind, I pull the images from online as opposed to draw them myself. So, and I hear myself now. I hear myself on Andrea's computer.
Because it cut off on me.
Oh, it cut off. Damn you. a second, guys. I'm sorry. There you go. Okay. This time, that's the picture I meant to send.
Oh.
We'll just leave that up to the side. Don't be a dick.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Dick. Dick. Okay, so something
Hey,
like
we don't need to know how you start sexy time.
Yeah, I even put on the Jawa robe.
True.
And
Paint
she-
his face gold and everything.
That's right. She dresses up as yogurt,
Just the goggles.
and I love to eat yogurt. Hold on, I'm gonna fix the name problem for once and for all. Give me just a second, guys. Let me reconnect this thing so it puts everybody where they're gonna stay. We'll fix this, Trin. Watch this. So now, anytime anybody goes out or comes back in, they will be forevermore in the right place. Thank you there, Trin. Appreciate that. And if ever I appear annoyed that you told me that, I am totally not annoyed. I'm totally appreciative that you told me. I'm just annoyed that it fucked up.
Yeah, he just doesn't like having to change it.
Well, it's just one of those
Can't
things.
you move him on the screen? No, you can't, can you?
That's what I did.
Now I can't see Travis.
Really?
No, I meant
Give it a second. Give it a second.
I
on
know.
Skype.
Yeah.
You can't move where people go.
You mean like drag the picture somewhere else?
Yeah.
I can, but that's much more of a problem than
Oh.
changing where the names are. Okay. John, you got my camera yet?
No, I just can't see you on Skype.
Okay,
So-
let me fix that for you. Is that
I
better?
can now.
There we go. Okay, guys. One day, probably in the next year or so, Andrea and I is going to live someplace with some real fucking internets.
We're gonna check him for buying.
That's right. Don't judge her name. Aaron can be a boy or a girl's name, and actually, so can Andrea. Andrea shares a name with a famous male soccer player.
Yeah, he's Italian. An Italian football player.
There we go.
For you Americans, that is soccer.
That's right. For you non-Americans,
Women typically don't spell their name the same way I do, though.
No, they don't. It's E-R-I-N, and
You
it's
are
a...
Aaron.
That is right. Aaron. Now,
Aaron.
however, men can typically spell the same. Men have spelled their name the same way that
You do.
women spell theirs. Well, men can spell it either way. Women don't ever spell it A-A-R-O-N.
Okay. And with that thought...
I know a couple who are both Aaron. One, I have friends, and he's Aaron, and she's Aaron.
But it's pronounced different, too. One is pronounced Aaron, the other one is pronounced Aaron. It's a
Yeah.
slight difference, but it's there. Hey, it's time for a quick break. So anybody that needs to come and get a
Don't do it.
refill or an emptying moment, I need a better thing than saying piss break. And
Hygiene break.
a hygiene break. I just want to say,
Go use the dick.
that's right. They're gonna go pet their dick. Dirty dog, how are you? You know, Dirty Dog is looking for a gentleman friend. He pops in here constantly talking about nonces and homos. So apparently
What's a
he's
nonce?
looking. It's a UK term for gay or homosexual, and
Oh,
he
good for
pops in
you.
here constantly talking about them. So it's nice that he's come out and he is openly looking for a man who would be good for him.
Is he done dirt cheap?
Yeah, he might be. Does anybody here need a break, or shall we go on with the game?
I'm
Just a
gonna
quick second.
just a second.
Go ahead, guys. Take your break there.
He gets on the phone.
That's enough. That's enough. Dirty Dog, how are you, man? Good to see you. Welcome back to the tavern. This is the D&D game, so I'm not going to banter much with you, but we're just heading into a break, so I had a moment to harass you real quick while you popped in there. I want to remind everybody it is September, so don't forget you can subscribe for free using Twitch Prime by connecting your account to your Amazon Prime account, or half-price subs all month. Other than that, don't forget to throw bits when the players do something amusing, make a good dice roll, or eat a sandwich on screen when there's 3 of the other players missing.
not a sandwich. I'm just eating a chunk of bread
Oh,
down
I
to
just,
nothing.
it looked like a little bite of sandwich. I just couldn't figure out what it was. I was just trying to get him to throw bits because you put food in your mouth, and that's amazing.
I
So,
went to Panera for dinner. And you know how they give you like choice of an apple, a chunk of bread, or chips. I went with the
would
chunk
you
of
like
bread.
a hunk of bread or a cup of water? $17, please. We are
Yeah,
having
kind of.
a rum tasting on Thursday. Now, you're not joining me for the rum tasting, correct, Chris? Don't worry, we're doing it again
Sadly, no.
next Monday, not tomorrow, but on the 23rd. We're going to do it on Talk of the Tavern. I still need to take a picture of the
Great.
rums and send it to you guys, don't I? Or did I do that?
You did.
Okay.
You did. You did.
Excellent. It's so we're gonna do that rum tasting.
Blackheart, Sailor Jerry, Kraken, and I forget the fourth one.
Yeah, I didn't hear the first one you said. Was it Captain Morgan?
Blackheart.
Okay, yeah. Blackheart,
Blackheart,
Captain Morgan, Kraken, and
Sailor
Sailor
Jerry.
Jerry. Let me repeat that. Blackheart, Captain Morgan, Kraken, Sailor Jerry. So we're going to do a tasting. Well, Thursday on Talk Like a Pirate Day. Chris, reset your camera for me. Guys, I might have missed some of that chat because it looks like there was an internet issue. My apologies for that. It's, look, Fabian popped in. The Genter's here. You guys keep on lurking. You don't have to say hello or nothing. I just figured I saw your names. I am going to shout you out on our break here before we roll on. Appreciate you guys swinging by. Always good to see you. And thank you for bringing me my ding dong.
That's my ding dong.
Aren't these what ding dongs are,
No,
but by
they're
the other
ho-hos.
brand?
They're ho-hos.
No, ho-hos are no, that's Swiss thing.
Swiss rolls.
Okay, and we're just
A
waiting
Swiss
for
roll. It's a ho ho.
Yeah, what is the cupcakes with the
Yeah.
A ding dong is a freaking like a hockey puck.
Yeah.
oh.
And ho-ho's your mom.
What a ho ho is like a Swiss roll that isn't actually a roll. It's just freaking kind of like a Twinkie.
I thought it was the Swiss roll without the chocolate on the outside.
No. It's freaking not rolled.
Oh.
There we go. Fabian, I'm going to chit chat with you as well as I almost called him Dick, Dirty Dog. And I'm going to talk to you guys here real quick while we're waiting for. You're okay. I've highlighted. I've got it. There wasn't a whole lot I missed, and Cogsley was talking. We're going to wait for John. Fabian, by the way, is a guy who lived in Greenland, Iceland, Norway, someplace cold.
Yeah.
And he and his wife, she's a stand-up comedian, he's a scientist, have now moved to the Amazon, and he tells me he has discovered a new breed of Venus flytrap,
Ooh.
which is large enough it could possibly devour a cat.
Don't eat the cat.
Hold on,
Dang.
I gotta reset the screen. Hold on 1 second, guys.
I mean, large enough to devour one, but not strong enough, I assume.
Hold on 1 second there, and let me reset the screen. I've lost 2 out of 4 cameras.
What?
Okay, now we should be back. And I don't know, but he just did say in chat, I've done a lot with that plant. Now, I assume that involves his dick.
Not if there's not a pick.
That's right. That's right. Didn't happen if there's not a pick for your dick.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, otherwise you get schnicked.
Very different from guac. Anyhow.
Oh, guacamole sounds so good.
I make some great homemade guacamole, guys. A lot of garlic, some nice. I make pico de gallo. Have to let it sit for at least 24 hours before I add it to the guacamole. The secret is the lime. But it's really a gentle balance of how much lime. And damn it, if limes aren't in season, you've got to add like twice as much just to get. Okay, John is back. Let's get back on with the game. I appreciate everybody hanging out and chit-chatting. Fabian.
I don't have your camera, sir.
You don't have my camera?
No, I don't see you. I don't know if anybody else does
I'm
though.
gonna cut off the camera.
I do.
And I will make this all the better for you.
There he goes.
Okay.
Cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
Good
What?
enough. What?
Dick Dick cupcakes? What?
We have Dick Dick cupcakes? See, now everybody's name's not leaving.
Like a
Hold on a
brown
second. See, Skype has this wonderful thing where it makes the names appear when I do something, and then it doesn't remove them. So let me try doing what I did again, and see if it does remove them. What about if I do it again? No, the names are still there. This is incredible. Okay, we're gonna move on, and everybody just gets a big old name across their face. For the, I know how to fix this. 1 second, guys. Fuck me. Hate this part. Okay, let's see if it removes the names now. Yes, it does. All fixed up. Okay, moving on with the game. You guys have moved into the Forge room, which everybody has seen a picture of. That's awesome, Fabian. Thank you. And I will harass you on each break at the top of each hour, my friend. So, look who's there. Hey, Win, how are you?
Hey, Joey.
You know, I got to brag here for a second before we get back into the game. Okay, talking Toei right there. Her name is Win, and she was one of the original writers for Tunnels and Trolls in the 80s, as well as Grimtooth Traps. For some of you that know some of the classic gaming material, when there was only Greyhawk, before Forgotten Realms even came out in the early 80s, she was working with some of those folks. Published author, streams, Toei, make sure you do an exclamation point me, pretty please, let people know who you are. Good, dry sense of humor. Absolutely, you're old there, Win, and we fucking adore you.
You're a time traveler.
Thank you. It's there is nothing wrong with being old. Even when I was young,
Nope.
I'm a time traveler.
I adored people older than me, and now that I do, I am hard pressed to find people older than me nowadays. So I cherish the ones I do have that know some shit I don't. It's so here's to the people that know more than me, both of them. Okay. So going back into the game now, you guys are headed into the Forge room, and since Win, since you're here, I'm gonna do this real quick. This is the Forge room, or something like it, that they're heading into. And see, oh, hold on. I'm sorry, I gotta. There we go. Now you can see it. That's what they're heading into from where they were before. Okay, so we're gonna put that away, and so you guys head into this room. It's got a huge magical forge, and you're not sure if it's a dragon head or a demon head on the back wall. And really, it's going to do this right now. This is what John looks like if you cut him into little bits and put him in 4 different windows of Skype. He is like an angry octopus right now. There is just fucking limbs in every goddamn window.
That's funny.
Yes, I dropped out on me for some reason.
Yeah, it wasn't you. It was me. Hold on. See, it's just like a real D&D game, full of technical problems.
Every
I
week,
was
second
gonna be
hour.
the problem tonight.
Yeah. Our bonus annoying player that you always have in a game is called Skype. It's pretty quiet, but when it fucks up, you're going to notice it changed the game.
I thought we defeated Skype A already.
You did, but that was in a different game system. Okay, so you guys head into the Forge room. As I said, there is a large draconic, demonic, some kind of foreign face that the fire is in. You can see the glowing shield around it of magic that is superheating this fire. Jaith, I'm talking mostly to you. And I know you're a jewel maker as opposed to somebody that really does a lot with a forge, but you've done stuff with a forge. Not like that. Just quit giggling, Lolly. It's see, Lolly works with forges also, but in a smaller thing, and she calls them a still. Yeah, she had another Rocairn she was bonding to, but he fucked off, and instead we got a Warforged. Andrea, Chris, would you please reset your cameras for me?
Mhm.
Just turn it off, turn it back on, pretty please.
Wrong bet.
Welcome back, Chris. Thank you. Appreciate that. You hit the wrong button, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Yeah, I do it all the time. Okay. So, there is things along in this room. Now, here's what I want from each of you. It's Trin, you have a choice of getting upset or not getting upset, and trust me, it's more amusing when you're not upset. It's life is easier when you don't get too upset over shit. It's I think all my players here have kind of learned that lesson in their time also.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So anyhow, what I want from each of you is the applicable role. Perhaps religion, perhaps blacksmithing, perhaps arcana, whatever would apply to a magical forge. Now, do call it out so I know you're not rolling intimidation to figure out information about the forge. What is Cervix using?
What did you ask us for?
While he's thinking about that, Jaith, you could roll whatever you would use for your crafting proficiency, which would deal with forge, or you could use arcana or religion if it's higher.
Oh, religion's definitely higher.
Did Kavix figure it out yet?
Well, I get a 12 if I use Arcana or Religion. So
Very good. Well done. Nice and average.
Nothing else is better than that.
Right up the middle. The Warforged stares at it like, huh. It's a fucking forge.
Yup.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. Moggins is like, oh yeah. Definitely a forge, maybe.
That's an 8, baby.
On Arcana?
8. Yes, with a +6.
Well done. Apparently, Mogget's specialty went in a different direction than dealing with superheated things.
Hey. If you wanted to know, I could say that table over there, the one that's not on fire, I could bullshit you into it being a forge before I could tell you that one is.
True story. Lolly, what were you using for this?
Perception.
Perception?
And that was 13.
No religion or arcana or...
Well,
My history isn't even that good, so like.
Yeah. Okay.
You might be better off persuading somebody that it's the forge.
Hey, Jaith,
Yes.
like, it's hot.
what are you using?
I use religion.
And what did you roll with all bonuses?
I'm not very
22.
22. Jaith throws his arms wide and says, "Step back. I got this one."
Thank God.
Sweet. Good.
And I dick it.
What's that?
Oh, never mind.
He said he
It wasn't that
dick-dicks it.
funny.
It was fucking hilarious.
Did he say his dick? I don't know. Okay. Growl
My
is
growth
all...
radiation, like the Hulk.
What's that, John?
My dick grows with radiation like the Hulk does, so that's fine.
Does it turn green also?
It could.
You want
Depends on how.
Like an emerald.
What's up?
You want a quick tangent?
Always.
I don't even know what I fucking Googled today, but it came up with Avengers Vonce event, VONCE. And I'm like, what is this?
Oh God.
Because it had the little blurb, and it's about like Wasp and She-Hulk making out. I'm like, oh, let me click on this. Apparently Vonce, which I did not Google after this because I had other things I needed to do, is eating people, like whole, and digesting them as a sexual event.
Well, it doesn't. No, that's a praying mantis, not a wasp. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't even know what I found. I'm like, the fuck? And apparently they were all women too in this event. There's a lot of female Avengers, by the way. Who knew? I didn't. I did. I don't know.
I saw the movie.
So anyhow, yeah, that was interesting. Moving on. By the way, She-Hulk swallowed and ate wasp. But don't worry, Scarlet Witch cast a thing, so everybody will be resurrected at the end of the weekend. I believe it was Vonce, Vonce.
Don't look that up.
Oh,
Stick with the dick dicks.
dick dicks
Is
are
it
probably
Vonce?
much
Want
more
to?
attractive. No, that's maybe I got this wrong because it's saying it's a slang for marijuana in Yiddish. Oi,
Oh, that's great.
do you like a little
Oi,
Vonce now and then?
Hey,
Zoe says the gluten-free craze has gone too far. I'm not gluten-free.
It's see, this is why we like Toei. Because it's not
It's the
wheat based. Trend. That's the joke. If you're eating a person, they're gluten free because they're meat.
Well, if they have an infection.
And don't worry, men taste like beef, women taste like fish.
Oh my god, you know
Moving on with the game.
Just Giant Forge.
what? Don't eat that.
So yeah, Jay throws his arms wide and says, "I got this one, guys." Jay, looking at it, and you guys hear him muttering information out loud, catching parts of it, missing other parts of it. He's like, "Okay, that is definitely a magically constructed forge right there. You can see the runes around it. You can see the super hated flame, some kind of magical shield in front of it, which also." Oh, thank you, Fabian. That's ask the biologist. He says Vonce is what female black widows do to their mates.
rip their heads off and
They eat them?
Well, no, that's
shoot down
mantis.
their necks.
They just they eat them. Yeah, black widows kill the male mate. They're like, hey, hope you enjoyed that sex because I'm fucking killing you now. Which is just like regular marriage. It just takes longer in humans.
You're more miserable while it's happening.
Your pain goes on a lot longer. I do want to point out, Andrea and I are not married, so I'm still happy. Dear.
Oh,
Shh, Aaron, it's okay. It'll be over soon.
me and Emmy have been together for over 20 years. Our 20th anniversary is December 21st. I have been happily married the entire time. And yes, she is sitting right next to me.
Is she
Yeah,
holding
which
up?
does.
Is she holding up the cue cards, or have you had to memorize this?
No, the
Huh?
frying
You
pan.
notice I said it. No, and she said it doesn't change my answer at all.
Anyhow,
If
forge.
you know what's good for you.
That's right. Magical forge. Thank you for that knowledge, Fabian. Appreciate that. Magical forge. Yeah, this is a magical forge. You can see some of the runes have been changed, have been imprinted over a lot of the tools in the place. With that, what did you say? You rolled a 22?
Correct.
This has the emanations of the power of Jonath directly on it. Now, Jonath being a guardian, a protection god, as well as Earth, he definitely works with weapons and whatnot. Okay, Trin. You feel like the other runes that have been added in to modify the magical shield that's over it has changes, is no longer set up for weapons. It is now set up to do something else. That you're unsure of. That's not your specialty.
Hold on one second.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Jaith goes into deep contemplation, tracing his fingers across the runes, totally spacing out from you guys. And Grohl looks at the three of you and says, "Hey, Moggets, what do we do while he's fondling a fucking forge?"
Look busy. Actually, freaking, let's check around the rest of the place and see if there's anything worth taking.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind investigating to see if there isn't something that I can pilfer.
Right. Investigating is not looting. It's what Mom used to say.
Correct. We are cleaning house and removing any thing that should not be here. Tidying. We're housekeepers. We are expediters hired by Mr. Smitters. Smitty.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Smitty. Yeah. Under contract.
Give me an investigation roll. Anything 15 or above, in increments of 5, I will give you something cool that you find.
Great. 26.
Nice.
You know you gotta roll a dice. You can't just make up a fucking number, right? I know. I'm kidding, man. You're okay. Stop tilting your camera. Yeah, investigation.
It's one of the 3 skills I'm good at.
I know. You're welcome.
I can either make myself disappear, I can deceive the crap out of people, or I can find shit.
Okay, we got a 26. Lolly? 11. Moggett? 16. Moggett, you're rumpling and riling through things, and you find a vial.
Is it a little glass one?
It is a little glass vial. But you pick it up, you're like, oh, vial, and it's fucking empty. And then you drop it, and it doesn't go tink, tink, tink. It goes thunk, thunk, thunk. And you pick it up and you tap it on the thing. This fucking glass vial is as hard as steel.
Ooh.
And it looks like it'll hold about 2 ounces. So it's a little thicker than, your average vial, a scientific vial. Hold about 2 ounces, and it has one of those rubber stoppers that flip over and lock down. That's what you find. Now, right. Mr. 26, what you find is...
What?
You find steel wire, and you're inspecting this because it looks like it could work on your little hand crossbow. And what this is going to do, if you attach this steel wire to your hand crossbow, it is going to give you a +1 to hit with your hand crossbow.
Ooh.
Okay, non-magical. So if you're in a non-magic zone, it's still going to work. It's just it's a well-balanced wire. John, you good to go, or is he looking around? And you're going to step away in a second.
He's done.
He's out of here. Okay, good man. That's the customers you like. Come in, buy something, get the hell out.
Yeah.
Or come in, use the bathroom, and get the hell out.
Mm-hmm.
One of the two. Okay, John, you should unblur your background so we could see your awesome banner behind you.
With the website.
With your phone number.
But I will fix it.
Aaron, you should blur your background so we don't have to stare in your
closet.
Actually,
the other room.
What?
I have no idea how to blur the background, so.
Oh, it's super easy. If you mouse over your screen. Nope, that's not it. It's not super
Down
easy for me
at the
tonight.
bottom, the 3 little dots. You click it, and it will say blur my background.
Oh, there you go. But you don't have to, Aaron.
Or under your name, there's a little down arrow. You can click on that, and it'll drop down to it.
Did we walk you through that really clearly and well? You got it now?
It actually doesn't do that on my screen. I'm using a different version of the program, I guess.
Oh, you're probably using the app version instead of the full version.
Yeah, I have no idea. That may be part of the issues.
I just want to tell everybody, Aaron is a very intelligent man, and he is clever, and he is mechanically inclined, which makes me want to fucking mock him for not knowing how to use Skype by clicking 2 things.
You know what?
Should I?
I didn't use Skype until freaking like 6 weeks ago. 6 weeks ago. It was one of those.
Oh,
fuck this program.
I'm sorry, you're 15 years behind the technology. It is easier, Toby, but it doesn't have all the bells and whistles that really help out with things. Yeah, it's crappier, but it's easier.
No. It's just one of those. We didn't use Skype. We were using Discord, and then freaking we used Skype, and then we didn't use Skype, so on and so forth. It was just one of those. There's Skype on the computer. Okay, click it. Good. All right, we had Skype then. I just didn't download it.
Yeah.
Quit harassing
Yeah.
him.
So
Move
Jace
on.
is
There.
looking at the forge.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it.
Toei, we went back to it from Discord because Discord was taking up to 3 times the amount of bandwidth. And
Yes, it
for
was.
all the problems we're having right now, each week with Skype, we had more with Discord. Perhaps it didn't happen more often, but it was more severe when it did happen. It shut down all of the things.
Because they did
Oh,
it,
yeah.
they made it better and fuck this.
So, yeah, it was
And
all,
not in a good way.
yeah, it was all about bandwidth. All about bandwidth. Yeah. And one day I would love to go back to Discord, but not while I'm in this house, I guess. Okay, so Jaith, they have started, while you took 5 or 10 minutes to look over this forge in detail to see what is going on here, they totally organized the room behind you.
Sweet clean.
Now, Lolly, you have found 3 different glass bottles with cork stoppers that you could use to hold alcohol.
Oh.
So you could write those down. And then,
They weren't filled with like farts or something.
not yet, but the night is young. And you're traveling with 3 guys in Kavix. Yeah.
He simulates a guy.
Inquiry.
I'm not a real man,
Is
but
this-
I play one in D&D.
Is this the smell of farts?
I
So
can't
what does
smell
this
fire.
forge look like it's actually
What's that, Jake?
functioning to do? What does the forge actually look like it's forging or making?
That's it. It seems like the shield is something that disseminates the magical energy coming out of it. It's actually pushing energy out instead of keeping it and focusing it. It seems to be buffering it out into the area. Now, if you had to guess, or perhaps you want to explain what you've discovered so far to everybody else and put your heads together on this one.
Oh, I'll say this is doing the opposite of what we want a forge to do. It's actually sending energy out.
Everybody give
Oh,
me a...
shoot.
what are we going to go with here? We're going to go with an Arcana roll. Straight up Arcana on this one, guys.
Well, shit.
Okay, dokie.
You can always roll a 20, Andrea.
No, I can't.
So reach.
18. Oh, sorry. 20.
Lolly,
1.
13.
Kavix. 3.
Oh, that's fabulous.
At least you got
That's
a
with
wire
a
out of
plus
it.
one.
What'd you say yours was there, Andrea?
13.
13, pretty average, pretty average.
I'm average.
Okay, Moggets, what'd you say you had?
21.
21. Oh. And Grull got a 23.
Yeah, she did.
Grull has to be useful at some point in time. What kind of face is that there, Trim? It's a hot pocket.
Cock pocket.
So anyhow, yeah, Moggets and Grull gets in there, and Lolly and Kavik standing behind them, looking over their shoulders like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And they just start discussing magical theory. Now, Grull starts throwing in, when you're summoning a demon, you have to push out energy and then focus it down to a pinpoint to trigger one to bring it through. And Moggets, you know, with his degree in bullshitting, is it a master's or is it... it doesn't matter if you have a doctorate or a master's.
It's a BS.
It is a BS and BS.
you, Scout. I hate you.
Well done, John.
I've got a master's in BS, but I'm working on my postdoctorate.
Oh, you don't want to just go with a BS and BS?
No.
No?
Well, I skipped over the BS. Went
Oh.
straight to the master's.
Oh my.
So anyhow, yeah, the three of you putting your heads together, basically figuring out this is probably what's making everybody sick in Sandbilge. It is pushing out a magical energy that is changing their very bodies. Now, the reason it affects children is because children's bodies are still developing it. So it has incorporated this magical energy in. Now, between the, what do you say, a 22 for you on this, Aaron? And a 23 for
21.
John? 21? Okay, on top of John's 22 in the forge area, yeah, basically they look like they're creating a whole new species. They're triggering some kind of change, magically triggering a change in the biology. You know what? Don't put your tail on my table if you're going to flick my papers, Andrea.
Sorry.
So yeah, it is pulling magical energy in from the actual geothermic energy of the mountain range that's built into the wall. By the way, you're guessing, Jaith, that you must be at least 10 miles away from where you originally were once you used that portal, because there would not be geothermic, there wouldn't be lava this close to Sandbilge. Not without it bursting through the crust. You don't get 25 foot of fucking crust and lava behind it. So yeah, it looks like those magical portals are taking you actually into a cavernous bubble somewhere in the rolling mountains. Damn it, hold on a second, let me reset my... So, while they're not here, anybody want to talk about them? Oh, here they're coming back, hold on. Okay, and everybody's back. So, John, you just don't have enough money to buy our house, let us live here for 3 months while we buy a new house with the money you gave us and then pay you back that money? Because that's all we want. We just want a new house with internet.
One new internet house.
First of all, we don't like the region we're in.
Oh,
It's
getting out
financially depressed. The people, okay, we're surrounded by white trash.
there. And cows.
Okay, the cows are okay. The white trash are annoying.
The pigs are annoying too.
Oh, they're gone now.
They're dead.
That's the
Oh,
neighbor.
the pigs are gone. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, we just basically want to sell the house. But when you have as many cats as us, you can't rent a place for 3 months. Unless
No.
you know the person who's renting it to you, and they're like, "Oh, you're not a total fucking piece of shit." So, anyhow, so this
Just
is,
tell them you have one cat and it's really fast.
and likes to change outfits.
It's a chameleon.
Anyhow,
Comma,
You talk to Sissy. I know they're getting. They're selling off their house.
are they in the mountains off of 81?
No, they're off close to Urbana.
No,
Oh hell no.
we're not moving into a place just as bad, or a region just
That's
as
it.
bad.
Well, it's in between Gloucester and Urbana.
That's where I came from.
No, we want to go further west to the foothill of mountains, so when they bomb DC and Richmond, we're not affected.
Ah.
Why would they bomb Richmond?
We don't actually know, but they would just on principle.
It's not gonna. Bombing Richmond would make it better.
Except for that one region where the theater is. Anyhow, moving on with the game. Okay, so, hold on just a second. I'm checking my notes here real quick. Okay,
I don't have a camera for you at the moment, by the way.
You don't have what?
I have no camera for you at the moment.
Okay, hold on. I'll fix that for you. Okay. So you guys have Really? There it goes. See, it's still not. It's leaving the names up on things again. There we go. Okay. So you guys have all the information that I'm going to give you. Let's play. What are you doing with that information?
Observation. Are these added runes that are on top of these other runes probably the ones that are causing all of the disruptions?
I guess the key thing would be just to finding out who put them there. Probably back there is who did it.
Grawl looks
But
at
yes,
you and
they're
nods.
overlaid over the top.
Yeah, or inserted in between. You know, got that little like up pointing arrow, and then like the extra letter put in between, like they forgot something.
Didn't this come with an instruction
A
manual?
carrot?
Let's just find that.
So it's our intent to lose Aaron.
We did lose Aaron. Hold on. We'll give him about 30 seconds to come back in. Then you could tell us what our intent is.
Did my instruction manual thing send him away?
It could be. Structure manuals piss Aaron off. Aaron, come back. Now, I'm guessing he must know. But I'm
No,
going to
he's
check
talking.
just in case. He's probably fucking just talking to himself.
He talked so fast the internet broke in his house.
Could be.
Uh-oh.
That was me sending a message.
Indeed.
Okay. Let me actually tell him that I mean him. Okay, other than that, we'll go ahead and knock it down to one. Oh,
There
Aries back.
Here he comes.
We still no. I gotta switch all the names. Why does?
Sorry about that. It crashed like right after I said that, and I don't know why.
Because you said that.
You were talking too fast and
Who
you hurt
knows?
the internet's feelings, probably. Put you in timeout for a second.
If I may interrupt the game, guys. Trin says it says on PayPal to donate that I need a phone number, an email, or a name to send money with.
Which one do I do?
Which one do I do? Use your email. I don't need your phone number and I don't need your full name. Though I know both of them. I'm kidding. I don't know your phone number. Definitely know your full name. But if you need,
Does she mean yours?
I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna put my email in here in just a second. I was supposed to have to tell her till you interrupted me.
I can put mine in there.
You can't. It all goes to the same house. Okay, not Gamel. Gmail. There we go.
Same thing.
A little bit.
Send it via camel.
It's eCamel. Thank you. Okay. So there you go, Trin. And if you don't know now, then yeah, we'll get to it later. No big deal. Okay. Moggets, you were saying something.
Sure.
Somebody clue me in. What's the last thing happened before Aaron disconnected?
We
You
were
were saying
screwing around
something.
with the forge
There was
about
something
it,
much more
putting energy.
specific.
The runes.
Yes.
Carving.
Yes.
They're overlaid.
They're overlaid.
Yes.
I take it we're planning on shutting this thing off, correct?
Sure, scrape off
Or
the doors.
inverting it back.
We're trying to fix the problem.
Jaith,
We're
give me
turning it
another-
up to 11 and making some money. What do you want to do?
Give me another religion roll. Everybody else can give me an arcana roll. Chris, I'll be kind and give me an investigation
Right.
roll.
ooh.
'Hold on
24.
again. Be right back.
Okay, that was a 19 for Jaith, 24 for Moggets. Kavix?
21 investigation.
Andrea?
3.
You did you roll a 3 or a 3
I
total?
rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1. Lurk on, Toey. Lurk on. Okay. So as you guys are studying this thing, yeah, you're pretty sure this was originally designed to add an enchantment. I should wait for John, shouldn't I? Anybody need a quick break? Take a quick break. And Chris, you're potentially having to leave in the next 20 minutes. Depending where they're at in their stuff.
Maybe
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, somewhere between 20 minutes and an hour and 20 minutes.
That is correct.
Yeah, go take
I
a
will
quick
have
break,
to leave absolutely by 9:30.
Okay.
It's just I may have to like get up, go away, and then come back.
Right.
But like 9:30.
Go take your
is
break
fine.
before John comes back. Run away! Run away! Aaron, did you need a break? Andrew, did you...
Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna pop up real quick, and I'll be right
Excellent.
back.
Mute. There you got it.
You're gonna
Andrea,
pop one off?
do you want my cupcake?
Nope.
I'm not gonna eat it tonight. I'm gonna put it back in the fridge for later. Trin, I really appreciate that support. Toey, let me tell you this. I have woken up early the past 2 days and gotten on Twitch. I have earned 965 bits in the past 2 days. Trin, give me a second. I should have an email if it did, so let me go check my email.
He's only up so early because I woke up.
Oh, yes, it did. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Wow. You just so you know, you don't have to do the fee. Send it at friends and family. If you send it as friends and family, because you're not paying for a good or service, then it doesn't charge you the fee. Just so you know for future stuff. 25 was almost enough for a triple sub. But I appreciate that. And I'll definitely make sure we take care of you. You're not going to lose your sub status. We'll give you VIP status at worst. Oh, you're moderator. You get into everything anyway. But, yeah.
I ate cupcakes. I should
You
not
ate
have.
cupcakes?
I ate my cupcakes so you wouldn't. And you didn't even eat yours. Oh my god.
I send it as friends and family all the time to people, and it never has a fee. I don't know what to tell you, my dear. Okay. And Chris is back, and Aaron's camera is back, though Aaron is not. And I am gonna...
They've got like 20 minutes of play left, so, you know.
Okay, so 45 minutes with the breaks from the director and stuff?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. I'm not sure if that's the way it works or not. Yeah, 995 bits in the past 2 days because I popped in the morning. You can have my cupcake. You can have my cupcake. I don't mind. I'm going to give another woman my
Skype
cupcake.
wants me to install an update right now.
What
no,
does?
thank you.
What does?
Skype.
Oh, Skype, you little scamp.
I'm sleepy now.
I know.
Me too. I took a Benadryl like an hour ago.
Did you really?
You have to drive home, Chris.
Well, yes, but I also had mac and cheese for dinner, and only mac and cheese for dinner.
So you had carbs, then you had
Benadryl?
Benadryl.
Oh.
How about you just do a shot or two of hard liquor now, and we'll just see if you can make it to the door before you pass out. Go walk the dog. Walking the dog, walking the dog.
Washing the dog.
Is that like a Captain America Toyota shirt?
It's one of his racing things.
Yep, it is a Captain America rugby shirt.
With Toyota, and what other sponsors did Captain America
Got
get?
the one?
It was it's the Cowboys friggin' rugby team out of Australia, ISC Bank of some type.
Australia, huh?
Yeah, I have no idea. I can't read all these things.
The
Look,
Villa.
Let me ask you this. Is anybody a Harry Potter
Mhm.
fan?
I am.
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah,
Okay, so what house are you guys?
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Andrea and I, well, Andrea ordered a sports jersey for Ravenclaw, Quidditch.
Because at work
Nice.
on Sundays, everybody, they're like, wear your favorite
sports
team
team.
jersey. I'm like,
Now, I ordered a pair of sweatpants, which actually look like the kind of sweatpants I like to wear around the house without the bunch around the ankle, and but it's got Ravenclaw on it. So I think I'm going to get a jersey too. I was just thinking,
I didn't order a jersey.
Now. No.
she has a jersey coming.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. Big fat cat.
Oh, look at that cat.
No, she's not fat. She's just a little diva. This cat loves me more than my wife loves me.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I had to reset the call, but I forgot to tell you guys I was doing it, so I just hung up on you.
Yeah, you
He's
did.
mad about the cat.
That's right. I love you more than the cat does, Aaron.
I don't know if you can hear her at the moment.
Who, Andrea? Yeah, I mean, she never really stops. What?
And giraffes eating string.
This is why you butt scoot.
We boot scoot. You boot
Listen
scoot
to that
is a
kitty
boot
cat purr. John's back.
scoot. Look, he's got like string or something hanging out of his face.
Yeah.
Where? Those are whiskers. I don't know what you're seeing.
No, it's in his mouth.
No, it's not. Nuh-uh. Okay, let's all. We're all back. Maybe we'll even skip our 8 o'clock break in 15 minutes. Oh, look, I just got a notification about PayPal. Thank you, Trin. I really appreciate
Yay.
that. That is going to go towards that artist goal and paying my artists and getting us music for the intro to this, which John is working on now. I'm very excited about that. What's
John
that?
Williams!
Not the music.
No, not the music. He's working on the art, which is the
Not
hard part, really, to be honest. And John, as I said, what I'd love to do is I'm going to do the voiceover for the intro, then I will play it again on the outro, but I will have credits roll across it, so I'll have a different file. There will be no voiceover for the outro, but it'll still give the art with the full credits of every artist that worked on it. I mean, hell, you could give me your dog's name, I'll put it in there. I'll never know the difference. Bonzo.
The live one or the dead one?
Whatever. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why you name your dog Bono. That way you can friggin' have Bono working on your music on your videos.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Not have a dog named Bono.
So the forge.
He'd be an Irish setter.
Yeah, word. Yes.
So yeah, the
Forge, there were runes. Okay, so we got a couple choices. We can either shut the forge down, we can ramp it up to 11. I mean, they're going to pay us either way. We've told them that, hey, when we're done, it will accept any input.
Sure.
Okay, we're not turning it up to 11.
Right, they
so
didn't-
we're turning it off.
Well, no. Hey, look. If we turn it up to 11, it's going to explode. As long as we're not here, I don't care.
they didn't want input; they wanted output.
Let's scrape off some of these letters.
That's not what I told them. I told them they would accept any input.
No, you
I
guys,
didn't lie to them.
You guys, with all your roles and your group investigation and whatnot, you have figured out this forge was originally meant for focusing magic into items. Now, considering the marks of Jonathan around it, it was primarily used for weapons and armor. It could possibly be altered to enter magical abilities, and basically what it was looked to do is take a complete item from the runes. You're getting this. Take a complete item and strengthen it beyond mortal means. So what I'm telling you here is, as you guys are discussing this and discussing how you can make it blow up the whole joint, which is what Moggets is pointing out,
Yeah.
Investigation Boy and Religious Boy over there are putting their heads together with Grawl chiming in, going that you could basically redo the runes and reset it so it could magically empower.
And make our own magic items.
Right. Now it can only put out so much energy at once, so it's not like you could take all your shit and go make it magical. But you think you could probably at least get one item per person. A piece of armor or a weapon and magically enchant
While
it.
everybody's like doing whatever the fuck they're doing, I'm gonna take out one of my daggers and scrape it, one of the runes.
Do you want to give me an Arcana roll so you figure out which one won't make it explode?
No, she does not.
Everybody else, what's your passive
I
perception,
got
please?
11.
Okay,
So
passive
no, I really
perception.
do not want to make a roll.
12.
Oh, we're fucked.
So I
Oh,
think
passive perception's 11.
okay. So then that means Jaith is a 15, and Lolly, you don't need one.
I just rolled.
You don't need a passive perception to see what you're doing.
No, I know what I'm doing.
I know, but there's a possibility that they, Grawl points it out right as Jaith is noticing. Hey, she's about to fuck with some shit, guys.
Don't do that, please.
But
Wouldn't
Mogget's
do
now,
nothing.
you would be best suited while we attempt to reconfigure this to enchant our items, is to ensure that they don't bother us. What would you like enchanted?
Pull my ring off, hand it to him.
nope, armor or weapon.
Oh, can't do a
Well,
ring?
protect
Shit.
his finger.
No, how about that magic missile that you always like to use?
Huh? My spell?
Yes. We can enhance it, make it stronger.
It's really just throw shit and says managing missile.
They can rebuild it faster, stronger, better.
Yeah, I know.
Or how about that knife that you use for dinner? We can enchant that for you.
+2 versus steak and chicken.
Yes.
Steak and chicken. Buck, buck, buck.
Dick, dick.
And cockatrice. Who is he talking to?
Do
on the
we
other
think
side
if
of
we
his
put
monitor?
well, Pierce is still a living being.
Ish.
He's
Ish.
armored.
His-
Can we throw
I
him
believe
in
you
there?
can enchant his hide to get armor bonuses, though.
No, can we throw him in there since he's all armor?
Well, he was showing some wear and tear from the aura. I don't know if we could just throw him in there. That would probably be bad.
No fun. We talk too much.
Grawl is
Wait a
shoving
minute.
his dragon
I
tooth
do not
sword
want
at
to
you.
be thrown into the forge.
Ooh, use my dragon tooth sword. Use my dragon tooth sword. That's what I want to chant.
Got it. All right. And you, Lolly?
I throw my
Umbrella?
umbrella out here.
Moggets.
My short sword.
Not the dagger that you throw every goddamn round you do anything?
Yeah, one of the daggers.
You sure not the short sword that you almost never use? You use like
And you,
one
Pierce?
game since we've started playing.
I use it pretty often, but yeah, I'll give him one of the shorts, or I'll give him one of the daggers.
Now, do you want him to... What are you looking to... Look, you know this magical forge. Yes, it could definitely just pump it up. Or it can finesse
Oh,
it.
returning.
Okay,
returning.
so you're hoping to have it finessed as opposed to
hmm
made better. Okay. So,
Oh, I need my umbrella
Cavix?
finessed.
you need your umbrella finessed. Okay.
No, I just need it to be fabulous.
So you don't necessarily want to make it
Well, you-
stronger and harder and
you
do
can-
more
you
damage.
can
You
marry
want to make
Pop,
it do
that's
something
it.
cool.
Yes.
This is the option I'm giving you guys. Make
I
it
want
do
you to do
something
something
cool or give it a plus plus plus.
I want to do something cool.
What?
Can it make me fly like Mary Poppins?
Maybe.
No.
No.
Are we going into, what was it? What was the Robot Wars? Are we going into Robot Wars or Queer Eye for the Straight Guy? That's the game show this thing's going into.
Oh, that's great. Yes.
Since when is Queer Eye for the
Get it.
Straight Guy being a game show?
It's finessed.
I was going to say that they made a game show out of that.
I can see
Name
Japan
that.
doing it. Okay, Cavix, what are you thrusting at Jaith?
My crossbow?
Okay.
Oh, I thought I was gonna say it's crunch.
What would you like us to try to attempt for it to do?
I don't know. More magic. Yes.
He wants it to fuck people up more.
Acid damage.
Sharper it is.
He keeps cutting himself on his crossbow from that day forward. Fuck!
And what about you, Grull? What do you want your dragon blade to do?
Kick ass.
Fire?
Kick ass.
All right.
Yeah, beat the shit out of people.
Got it.
Okay. Okay. Chris,
Bye,
I want to
Muggets.
make it clear that the string that you replaced with the wire is a separate bonus from anything that will happen here. So it's something you have to track separately, and that is only +1 to hit, not to damage.
Great.
Okay. Just to be clear on that
Write
one.
that shit down.
Yep.
Okay. So, Moggets and Lolly is sent to keep the other people busy. Did you bullshit today?
I'm gonna interpret dance his bullshitting.
Now, Jath, are you soloing this? What are you assigning Kavix and Grull to do, Jath?
Probably if I know that I need to move a certain item in at a specific time, just to hand me this or do that.
You want
know,
Grull? He
I'll
has
try
quite
to
a bit of
direct-
arcana knowledge.
Absolutely.
Now, give Kavix something to do also.
You think he can withstand some of the energy there, Kavix? I need you to bring some items to us.
Statement. Sure, I can do that.
Well, I need you to put them actually closer into the forge. We're not as sturdy as your arms probably are.
You get to be their tongs.
Tong to tong
Yep.
to tong.
Oh, good.
Pretty much.
How long does it take you to go to heavy armor?
A full 8 hours,
Long rest.
6 hours.
No, you're not doing that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not stalling him that long.
That's right.
Still feel pain, guys.
Yeah. You're definitely barely flammable at all, being made of wood and shit.
The nuke in me likes this adventure so far. So.
The new kid?
The nuke in me, the
Oh.
nuclear engineer in me.
Oh, is that what you did in the military?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever known that. Did I know that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Obviously not.
apparently. If I did, there is a chance you told me and I forgot. Okay. So, you guys are standing at the door. Lolly. Moggets. And you're casually leaning against the wall. The rounded, rough cut, 6 foot thick doorway-ish passageway that leads from that little center chamber where you have a cluster of feral, magically mutant children glaring at you as they're crouched on the ground, making absolutely no sound or movement at all. They're just staring into the forge.
So-
You know what comprehends?
No. So when Drake was 3 or 4 years old and he was in daycare, before you were watching him, we went to pick him up one day,
Oh, we
and
watched
it
them
was
before that.
snack time. Huh?
We watched them when he was in the pack
Uh,
and play.
Okay, but he was going to go get him, and they were having snack time, and they had a small bowl of ranch dressing and carrots, and we went in there, and it was just dead quiet, and they're freaking the kids chomp, 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 but it's ranch dressing and carrots, and they're just dead quiet, and that was the scariest shit I've ever seen.
Okay, I'm going to tell a
She's got
story about
20
an ex-girlfriend. I rarely do this in front of
Is it my
Andrea.
ex-girlfriend?
No, it's my ex-girlfriend. She had her daughter was probably 3 or 4 at the time. Very pale, creepy looking, like that carrot red hair that was kind of straight and limp on this child, but really pale. And one morning, just as the sun was peeking out, so it's like that dim gray just starting to light up, I wake up to my girlfriend at the time screaming. "Ah!" And I sit bolt upright, and then I jump in bed too, because that little fucking child is just standing next to the bed, staring at her mother, just with dead eyes. And then she's like, "What are you doing? Go to bed." And the little girl, without a word, just turns and glides out of the room with her little nightgown and her creepy pale skin and red hair.
Did she walk or glide like she was on a skateboard?
I'm going with glide.
She never had.
Okay.
She had a cross-dressing son. Anyhow, moving on.
Just remember, in what was it? Harry Potter, Ron is never attacked by a Dementor. Because gingers have no
right?
souls.
I just want to point out, I've never been attacked by a Dementor either. Anyhow. So, you guys are leaning against the walls, watching these creepy children stare at you. And now, you can see that... Damn it, we lost Chris's video. Can you reset your video for me, Chris, please? Chris?
He did that without moving.
Yeah.
Oh, let me just
Sweet.
reset mine because it did
That
not.
was creepy as hell.
I'll just do that. Good times, guys. Good times. Well, let's join the call.
What is that place you're in?
I'm in my new office in the new theater.
Oh,
It's all
do
fancy.
you like it?
Doesn't have stone walls with like manacles on them.
It's true, we have a window now.
I
See,
mean,
there's the outside world.
it's a little teeny window. and
It
it's
faces
facing
a brick
prison.
wall.
It's a mirror.
Away.
Really, it's not a window. That's a great idea. If you ever have like a basement, put in windows and just put a mirror behind them. And then get decals of cats to put on it, staring
Okay.
in
No,
at you.
now Travis is gone.
Damn it. Hold on. I'll reset the camera for you guys.
I'm not touching anything
Don't touch it.
again because
On
it
camera.
goes away.
Twitch has rules. Anyhow, now Kavix, you're being instructed by Jaith. He's become very official and very efficient and do this, do that. And he's very clear with the instructions, even to the point of hold it, at this level, bring it in, put it like that. And Grawl is like, yeah. No, not that. No,
Like
no,
that.
look, these
Ooh, a little
runes
to the
say
left.
this. And then they have like an 18-second discussion, and then Jaith takes over again and says, fine, do it like this. There is an alteration of the rules. Hold on. Let me just reason we lost 3 out of 4 cameras. Give me a second here. Good times. Look at
Hold
this.
on to your stream.
I tell
I
you.
just reset mine.
It don't matter. I get it. When it's that many, Andrew, I'll just reset the whole thing on my side. Because why bother, Why make...
Excuse me. Should
3.
I turn off my computer?
No, you're fine. You so fine, baby. Okay. So, God damn it. Guys, give us just a second while all the cameras reset themselves and get themselves set back up. And unpixelate. Okay. It's like Skype is just fucking with me now. Chris, would you reset your camera? Let's see if it works on my part again.
Sure.
Thank you, it worked. Appreciate that. Then it stopped working. Then it started working again.
Great.
Awesome. Good job.
Fuck.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to want. As I said, Moggets, Lolly, you see Smitty peek his head around the
Smitty.
corner.
Ah, Mr. Smitty. Good to see you.
Andrea, Chris, would you reset your cameras, please? There's Andrew's. There's Chris's. Okay, thank you guys. Appreciate that. Thanks for your patience. Yeah, Smitty's like, oh, I don't mean to disturb. I just need to check on the progress here.
It is going well. We found the underlying problem. We have reset it back to factory spec. We are reconfiguring it now. We should be up and running within the next day.
Oh, That's acceptable. That's better than the last guy we had working on it. His name was Humer, and he, man, we went in there, we would catch him asleep, he would have all kinds of baked goods, and I don't even know what that means, Andrew. What's that mean?
My name is Chris.
Is it meant to be said like, my name is Chris?
Well, if you
No,
disagree-
we all rotated, so I'm Aaron and Aaron is Andrea.
Hi, I'm Andrea.
You know, I'm going to totally fix this
No way.
name problem.
Now
Watch
I'm
this.
Aaron.
But yes. We're testing it back at factory spec now, just to make sure that it is functioning properly. The last thing we want to do is apply the new overlay if it is not working at factory spec.
Go ahead and give me your
so
bullshit
my
roll. Now, Lolly,
All right.
wait, before you roll, Aaron, hold on. Lolly, care to bullshit along?
I was singing to the kids because they were just sitting there staring at me.
What are you singing?
If you're happy here to know it, clap your hands. I was doing a thing.
You want to give me a performance roll on that, a bullshit roll?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you just forgot all about what I was doing.
Do you want a cupcake? I got you
28.
28.
I rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's why Smitty came in the room. He has never heard fucking undead, mutant, magically altered children singing along. Now, the singing of the children kind of reminds you of that scene from Young Frankenstein, where they're doing
Frankenstein?
Put It on the Ritz, where she's like, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
You just scared all the cats.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. They sound like a seal having a seizure, not the singer. Well, maybe the singer. I don't know. And that's what probably drew his attention. So give me your roll there, Margits.
I rolled a 19, so 28.
You rolled a 19, so a total of 28. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he's like, well, very good. Carry on. I'm sure your work is fine.
Yep.
And then
Now you are aware of the performance and the expedition bonus within our contract, of course. That's fine. That's minor details. It'll all work out in the end, but we'll resolve that later on. We don't want to hold you up, sir.
No, I'm afraid I need to know about this. What is it?
Well, you wrote the contract. You pay for speed. You want things accomplished in a quick and timely manner.
Yes, but
not like Humer.
You mentioned a bonus. I assume we had already paid you because you had showed up and you were on retainer, which is our standard practice.
You paid the minor retainer and then payment upon completion.
And what was our agreed upon payment again? Because I don't seem to have a copy of the contract in the file box.
Why wouldn't you have a? Oh, okay. $100 gold retainer, 500 gold per person upon completion.
Hey, Margus.
And then if we were able to complete.
Margus, you have enough money. You might want to bargain with something else.
However. Right.
You don't have to. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. However, you did make mention that there was a library that we would be able to have access to.
The Seven Towers?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. You said it wasn't it wasn't anything special, but.
I said the Seven Towers wasn't special? Oh,
well, you said
perhaps the one in the Great Desert then. Yeah, must have been that one. Sounds great. I'll get you a map. And he ducks away.
Thank you, sir.
Now, you want to give me an Arcana roll real quick there, Muggets? Lolly, you can do the same.
Natural 20.
Arcana roll. As Aaron scores a field goal. The seven towers are actually the nine towers of magic. Two of them were destroyed during the downfall. There was one dedicated to each school of magic. It was the greatest magic school on the continent, even surpassing Pantageas, because Pantageas, being so close to Umbria, the 13 kingdoms, that it got mixed up in politics. So you had Everyway, the largest trading town, the largest city on the continent as far as anybody knew, Pantageas, and then the 13 kingdoms with Umbria. So Pantageas, yeah, big wizarding town, a lot of magical street lights, shit like that. Everybody had a knife that never dulled. It was called Jin Sao, was the brand. It was named after the wizard who created these knives. And but the Nine Towers was really kind of an elitist school because they really focused on the specialties of magic. But we'll move on to that. What he's talking about is, you remember that god, Vrolzenluke, who basically stole part of the power away from the traveling god who had control over magic? And basically, this person rose to power after being freed by some stupid-ass group of adventurers. I think he might have been in that group. I don't remember. And basically, he rose to
Basil?
power and shattered. Yeah, I think it was Basil. Shattered the not per diem, paradigm.
Paradigm. Yeah, per diem something completely different.
They broke the taint, dividing how gods do magic from basically, this is when sorcerers came to be. And sorcerers would follow the traveling god in the technical sense, and wizards or mages would follow Vrolzenluke, who is more of your ritual magic as opposed to your innate magic. And this is when the Towers of Onyx cropped up, as the god Onyx tried to give magic to everybody, and it was tainted magic. Anyhow, that's for you to mull over. Like the tank.
Got it.
Remember we mentioned.
But we'll get a map.
You'll get a map.
That's what we're at.
Grawl has a map. He's very proud of it. He will definitely. He's got two maps, one that he drew and a different one. Okay. Now, here's what I want. Jaith, give me your. Oh God, that's some small ass print. Give me an insight roll, Jaith. Pierce, I would like an acrobatics roll from you, please.
Ooh, I'm good at those.
And,
That's good. Because it could be very bad if you weren't.
And we're going to give Grull an Arcana roll. Well, it's not bad. It's a 21 for him. What do we have from you there, Jaith?
Hold on, I think I'm +8 for insight. 24.
Oh, wow. Well done. And you, sir?
25.
Wow, everybody over a 20. Not bad. Yeah, you guys, it takes you 3 hours to get through this process. But you're able to... Now, Jaith, let's start with you. What do you put into the forge for you?
I'll put the hammer in there.
The hammer. Okay, what you're coming out with... Damn it.
It's Molnar!
Is what?
Molnar!
A boner?
Thor's hammer.
I think he did say boner.
Yeah, that too.
Which is actually pretty applicable, really, to be honest with you. Chris, would you read? Thank you, appreciate it. It came back. Never mind. If you did it, great. If you didn't do it, don't worry about it. Good enough. Long as it works, I don't care. See, why do I not just have an elemental spell list? The hell, guys, give me a nice low-level earth elemental type spell. Anybody got any thoughts?
Pit trap.
Is that a low level?
Earth elementals?
Like, isn't there like a stone shape? Isn't shape stone or?
Well, that's kind of higher level.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Trip over a stone. That's low level, right?
Because meld into stone is 3.
We got anything level, a cantrip or a level 1?
Yeah.
Cantrip.
Or combat spell. I'll go with a combat spell. Okay. Jay,
Stone skin?
what is
No,
stone?
would
that's
be like
level
2.
4.
The
Stone,
level
no,
4?
regular stone skin should be 2, right? No?
No. I don't think so.
No, it is level 4. John's got it. Well done, John.
Oh shit.
Yeah. No, don't mind
Well,
us.
you've got Shatter, but that's level 2. You've got Thunder Wave, which is a level 1.
Is that a earth?
There's no Earth-specific ones. I mean, I could
Man.
smash the hammer to the ground and.
Here's what we're
use
going to
the
do.
Thunder Wave.
True Strike as a bonus action. Okay?
Oh wow.
That's pretty potent.
Now let me take a look at it real quick before I solidify that one then. Thank you for...
Yeah, is True Strike still as badass as it was in 3rd edition?
It's pretty good.
It's a cantrip.
Mold Earth is a cantrip.
Okay, thank you, Chris. I'm going to check that out. Since I've already mentioned True Strike, I'm going to check that. Wait, was it called True Strike?
Yeah, because True Strike used to be a plus 20 to your next action.
Oh, there it
Well,
is.
I think it gives you advantage.
Point a finger, gives you brief insight. On your next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack. But it's done as an action. Okay, so I wouldn't do it as a bonus action. I keep it as a full action. And you get advantage on your next roll. And you said mold?
Mold Earth. It's in the Elemental Evil
God.
Player's Companion.
Damn it.
Yeah, sorry, I'm still.
The True Strike as an action, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
let's
not
go-
overpowered as an action.
I mean,
Okay.
as a bonus.
We're
as a
going
bonus
True
action, it
Strike
would.
straight up as it is. You could do it once per round, just like a regular cantrip, and your weapon is now a +3/+3.
Oh,
Okay?
Yeah.
Aaron, you gave them a what? A dagger.
one of my daggers.
Okay.
Dagger of return.
It is going to be a +1/+1 and return to your hand upon command, which means you can throw that same dagger twice in one round. Okay? Or as
Well, you
many
can do
times.
cool, clever stuff with it later. You put it underneath the cloth, and you can make it float towards you.
No, he can't levitate it. He can throw it and then blink it back to his hand, teleport it back to his hand. And it has to be to his hand, not to his scabbard, not to the table in front of him, to his hand. But it is now a +1/+1.
Hopefully it's not the pointy end for.
It is magical, etc. Andrea, your
Gotcha.
umbrella.
Yeah. Ella. Yes.
Fella.
Your umbrella has an echo? Chris, would you reset your camera, please?
Yeah, I like this stupid song.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Your umbrella, you wanted it finessed, right?
Yeah.
And you were hoping for some kind of floaty shit, right?
Something like that.
Okay, here's what we're gonna give. It has levitate 3 times per day
Ooh, pretty cool.
with you.
Yes.
Now levitate only allows you to go up and down, as per the spell.
I can read shit on high shelves now. All right.
And I believe she will probably use it more for that than anything else. Levitate
Probably.
3 times per day, and it is a +1/+1 magical item. Okay?
Heck no, she can like Madonna back onto the stage, just float right down.
Yeah. +1/+1.
Uh-huh. Kavix, what did you hand into the pile?
My hand crossbow.
Your hand crossbow, and you just wanted it to kick ass, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to go with +3/+3, and it automatically generates a quarrel that disappears after striking. So you never need to purchase quarrels for it again, or darts, or whatever.
Oh, bolts.
Bolts, whatever.
Great.
Magically appear. Boom.
Okay, so they appear, they disappear after wounding. And it is a +3
Fantastic.
plus
That gets
3.
rid of all the evidence. That's fabulous.
Okay. And then Grull gave you his dragon sword.
Right.
And he just said he wanted it to kick ass. So, you know what? There's something I gotta look up for him. I think I will give him a lesser plus on that, but give him a little cool thing. What is it? Wounding?
Wounding. It causes bleeding.
Well, yeah, what's that do again?
Yeah, like bleed 1 point per round or something.
Yeah. They take consistent damage.
They take what?
It's like every round they'll take.
Until healed.
I think I might
Sword
do that
of Wounding. What is this?
I'll look that up for him later. I'm not worried about it right now because he's not using it this game anyway.
I do have a question about the forge.
Yes, tell me.
Does it have some kind of activation stone or something that we can take so they can't go back and do this again?
You can set it to overload. So
Yep.
basically you can cause it to explode, permanently destroying it. Now you hate to do that, and you feel like you need
yes.
to pray for at least 5 to 15 minutes before doing this, you know, kind of explaining to Jonathan, I am fucking your shit up for a good reason.
Well, and I will get the. Well, I'll consult the party before we decide to blow it up. Also, so.
I'm just watching everybody's shit appear above their
And
face.
making stuff.
Andrea, why are you making the heart on your face all the time?
G-Raf knocked over my note cards.
Well, now he's got more room on the table because he needs it all. Okay. So, Jaith goes, hey. Andrea, do it one more time and look at my screen when you do it. So that's what they see on...
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
It's not doing it.
good enough.
You open up your mouth and move it over enough, it'd be right there in the middle.
So Jaith is calling all you guys over.
Hey, you guys.
And he's handing you your shit.
That's not my shit.
And between Grawl, Kavix, and Jaith, you get information about what all your things do that you're being handed as they do them. And then he's
Look, I'm
like,
taller.
now
No,
what?
no.
Do you want me to blow the whole place up?
Observation. I think it might be best for everyone if we destroy the forge, set it to self-destruct, and then get out of here before getting anything else from those two evil bastards.
1 second. Now that we've got it reset. Well, hold up. Hold
Okay.
the fuck up. God of patience there.
Look at
Alright.
Muggets getting all riled up. I'm sorry. Look at Muggets getting all riled up.
All right, we got it reset back to where it's supposed to be. Can we fix the kids?
So
Now,
they don't-
before you
so
say
they don't
anything,
breed?
Brawl, before you say anything, maybe we can age them, turn them into adults, so they're no longer kids. All right.
Or maybe we can make their heads explode. Just saying.
Oh, that too. We can do that too. All right. If we can't fix the kids, we can make their heads explode.
All right, I've waited for your minute of patience. The other thing we need to make sure that we know how to do is get out of here before we just say, all right, we're going to set it off. And
I
then
agree
not
with
know how
that.
to leave.
I agree with that.
So why don't we
Well-
just take the kids with us then?
Right. Well, okay. These zombie kids, but we got to fix them first, or blow it up with them in here.
I doubt if the forge can fix them.
Have you checked? No,
I'll
you have
go over and
not.
see if there's any settings that reverse radiation damage.
Here's the deal. As he begins to inspect it, and everybody looks over his shoulder, you guys know this wasn't an overnight thing. This took months.
Oh yeah.
Somatic
or
damage.
years. So, unlike fantasy novels that we all love so much, this shit ain't like, oh, it's all better. And the psychological damage, Moggets, this is you, the psychological damage done to these things, even if you can revert their physical form, they're fucking brain fried, dude. They're broken.
Oh yeah.
Look at
But
you,
but
though.
he's also a shoot first, kill now kind of guy.
What, Lolly?
Can't we fix it so the people aren't dying anymore?
Well, if you destroy it, then
That's
they will.
why we're going to
Yeah.
cause
The-
it
the-
to
the radiation.
I vote
flow.
for that.
I'm curious here, real quick. Lolly, what's your alignment?
I don't know.
Which I'm not a big DM for alignment. But Jaith, what's yours?
Is it on here?
First
Mine's
page,
chaotic
upper
good.
right. Chaotic good?
I'm pretty
Really?
You're not like lawful neutral or some shit with Jonathan?
Hold on.
What about you, Kavix?
I don't have.
I'm chaotic neutral.
Really? Interesting. Moggets?
Yeah, probably chaotic neutral.
Well, it's on my sheet somewhere. So I just
You-
gotta get that page.
You know, this is listed on the character sheet somewhere.
It is.
Lolly, I'm betting you're
I can
neutral
get-
good or chaotic good, one of the two.
I don't give a fuck. I do what I want.
Let me see your character sheet real quick. Oh, you got 50 pages. Just hand me your encyclopedia of
So
Lolly.
do I.
Really, it's not on the first page. It must be.
Well, none of them.
No, it's not on the first page anymore.
Oh,
On
jeez.
these.
Neutral good. Third page.
Oh, I'm like a cat.
Upper right. Well, they're more
They're
chaotic.
neutral.
Neutral.
Just neutral.
And that's good enough. You know, like I said, I'm not big on.
He's chaotic good.
Is he chaotic good? That's surprising.
Oh no, I actually put down neutral evil.
Moggins
Wait,
is-
which is
Are you
Oh,
really?
yeah.
What is he?
Neutral evil.
Well,
I'm
that's
a
not
selfish
right,
bastard.
'cause he bullshits a lot.
Aaron, I think you probably need to shift that more to neutral, sir.
I've been shifting slowly to chaotic neutral. I've noticed.
Yeah, it's.
I started off.
You're definitely not so self-centered. I mean, you're a self-centered little fucker, but you're not evil-ish.
I'm not evil.
He's misunderstood.
Yeah, what's up?
I don't know if we should talk while he has the earbud in or not.
We should. We should be Waldorf and Statler. And Fozzie. Waka waka waka.
I'll tell you what's up. My penis is up. Dick, dick, pick.
But only for 3.5 seconds.
Wow. That's because I'm
Whoa!
bald.
Don't touch it! Don't touch it! Don't touch it!
Wait a minute. No, you've got the longer face. You'd be Waldorf. I'd be Statler. Okay.
No, don't get me wrong. Don't. My point is, hey, we should at least attempt to see if the kids can be fixed. Of course they can't be, but the fact that we just skipped over that step.
See, that is
says
actually
something.
the
Can we
biggest.
throw them in the forge and see what happens?
That's a. See, that's actually the biggest reason
Go
why
ahead.
you're not neutral evil, because you're like, can we fix the children?
Can we check? Can
Well,
we
maybe
check?
I'm neutral evil because I'd like to throw one in there.
Grawl's all for that. And by the way, Fabian says, as much as I hate to say it, my D&D character is chaotic evil. See, I was just comparing to what they had on their sheets, Fabian, versus what they seem to be playing. Because
What are
I
they
would
playing?
say
What?
Jaith is definitely a lawful character with the way he's going into things. Definitely not chaotic.
Not good.
Well,
Not
maybe
good.
maybe lawful good, maybe lawful neutral. I would give leeway either way, or
Neutral.
even neutral good. I could go with chaotic good. Mortgage.
Well, I
Yeah,
like the
Jason
chaotic good
Statham
because of
more
the
often.
novel and the offset of what laws caused to the world.
Oh, well,
So
that
I
is-
figured
Well, no,
That's not.
that's why
unreasonable.
when he came out of the stronghold, it was like, look what laws did to us, and off he went.
Well, and you're probably in the same boat as I. You started off as kind of chaotic good, and then you've shifted. Whereas I was like, neutral even. I've shifted.
Okay.
Yeah, but like Jace still has like the tradition and like the personal code that he tries to follow.
Right.
Like that's more lawful neutral than anything.
See, and that's the
Yeah.
difference between. There's two kinds of lawful. Do you follow the local law that you're amongst, or do you follow your personal law that you're dedicated to this
Right.
type of stuff?
Your creed.
Yeah, exactly.
To be quite honest, I mean, law
Andrea,
really hasn't.
You're
the
neutral
campaign been-
good, which means generally you do good things,
But,
but
I mean, am I actually doing that?
for the most part, frankly, Andrew, you don't do a lot in any given direction. I'd almost move you more towards like straight fucking neutral.
Well, I have a pen
Yeah.
that says neutral enabler.
Neutral.
I think that's my character.
It's but anyhow, like I said, I'm not holding you guys to this. I
Yeah.
was curious for this 5-minute discussion to see where you started at versus where it kind of feels like you're at.
Are we done discussing? Can we throw a child in there?
We can throw a child
Come
in
on,
there if you
bro,
want.
let's throw one in. Pick one.
Growl's like,
All right. Hey, we can attempt to cure them.
Yeah, throw one in. See what happens.
yeah, we ain't got months. We already discussed this. It's gonna take months to fix. Years. Could take decades to fix them, and their mind will still be screwed. Let's throw them in the fire.
If you're happy and
Hey,
you
hey,
jump
hey.
in there.
Hey, we already promised. We promised Mr. Smitty that we would turn it up to 11. Did I not promise him that?
Observation. It may be a good idea to just blow it up and get out while we still can, instead of trying to get more things out of these evil bastards.
I
Well,
guess.
no.
Guess
We
if
didn't
we
say
blow
we're
it
gonna
up, it's
blow
gonna
it up.
kill
We
them
said we're
anyway.
gonna turn it up to 11. We're going to increase the input capability of this exactly as we promised.
Sure. Let's find a way that we know that we're going to be able to get out first, though.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to set it up to where it appears as though it is functioning as we promised,
Or
so
better.
that it blows up.
We're asking that we're done with our contract soon. What is the best way to egress from here?
Exactly.
The
Well, they
door?
will tell you.
I would imagine that it would be straight back the way we came.
Running.
Well, I know that we're not anywhere as close to where we were at before, so hopefully the magic portal actually
3 rows
does
back.
take us
You're
back there.
you're 50 to 70 feet from the exit.
Yeah. 3
You-
rooms back.
Yeah, you've got about 30 feet of this room, 20 feet of that center room, and then 30 or 40 feet of the next room.
No, I'm talking about where we are on the continent compared to where we were
Oh.
before the portal.
Oh, Grull says,
Oh, we're
after
weeks.
explaining how many feet you are from the exit. Oh, what? What?
Man,
So
I don't know how this particular portal works. Hopefully they'll tell us.
well, you walk through it and you appear somewhere else. Isn't that enough? That's how all portals work.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay, Chris.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I want to go check with Smitty in regards to the other 2 portals that they had to make sure that we're not running into a similar issue with those. Because if we're going to bullshit them on this one and we've got 2 other portals we've got to deal with, I don't want to burn this bridge on us.
Hopefully it's not
Well,
like
I'd like to go
portal, we
back to
don't
the
wanna come out the
best one to go back through. Is
Oh, no. Understood. But we had 3 portals. We had a blue, a purple, and a red, right?
Correct.
And the last thing we want to do is friggin'
Green.
blow this one up. Oh, sorry. The 3 portals back at the main friggin' entrance.
Right.
If we blow this one up on them, and then we still got to deal with the other 2 portals, and they're behind one of them.
So you head out
and they're
to talk to
expecting us.
Smitty. Now let me
Yep.
ask you this. Jaith, are you setting it up to overload while he's out doing that? What are you doing?
yeah, I start looking at what we can do to start. I mean, so the hours that we worked on it, does it have a slow build up, or can I control how fast that is?
You can basically open it up. You know, turn the valve all the way and then break it so it's super powering over. It'd give you about somewhere between 3 to 7 minutes to get the fuck out. And it
Okay,
would
I'll
probably
give
destroy
him-
everything in these caverns and probably whatever the magical function is controlling the portal out of this.
I'll give Moggets 3 minutes, and then if not, tell everybody I'm going to set it off. We've got 3 to 7 minutes to get out of here. So
Okay, so Mogus, now you've already walked out of the
Oh,
room,
and
so-
Moggins does not know this.
Correct.
right,
And that's what I wanted to
No,
verify
but
there.
Aaron does.
Oh,
But
no.
Aaron is going to
Aaron
totally
doesn't
fuck
care.
with shit and not act like he knows this. So you head out into the thing, and there's Smitty. He's standing right in the doorway of the purple room where Madstone is, and he's like, "So, what'd you figure out?"
Oh, we've got it completely reset. Reset to factory
Yeah,
spec.
your
My
insight is
associate-
kicking off. He heard some shit. You're pretty sure.
My associate is dialing it up. Things are looking good. It looks like the current batch of children that you have, they're a waste product at the moment. So we'll need to get you a new batch from the outside. That's going up. I did have a question for you in regards to the other. There were 3 portals outside. We came through this one because we knew you were here. Of course, directions and all that. The other 2 portals. Where did those 2 go? Was that the? This was the foundry. The other 2 were. Where did those 2 go? I can never remember.
One draws in the energy for the people,
Check.
and one outputs the energy for the people. If you had stepped into
color
the wrong
code.
portal, you would have been sucked into the forge, whereas the other one would have totally made you sick and burned your body to a crisp.
That's a good thing I stepped through this one. Perfect.
Well, because you had a contract with me, and you knew which one to step through, right?
Well, right. Well, yes, because it said go through this one, and it said don't go through the other 2.
And I put that in your contract.
Well, you had a big note
Hold
that said
on
don't
while
go
I
through
go
these.
get you your reward.
Oh, absolutely.
And he slithers back into the glowing purple room
Into his hole.
where Madstone is.
What's Madstone doing right now?
Need to go to bed, Travis? Talk about the dog? Probably Tuesday, Trin, to be honest, because tomorrow I'll probably just pop on once we do the nighttime show. But yeah, I'd love to hear about the date and the dog. Not the date with the dog.
Night, Trin.
Love
Hold
your
on
pets,
1
don't
second.
love your pets.
Frank, do not use any streaming stuff.
He's just using DVD. I already talked to him.
Okay, just checking. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Aaron?
Love your pets, don't love your pets.
yes.
Yes.
You said talk about
Yes, and
talk
then
about
do not
day
get your
with
pets drunk.
dogs.
That apparently does not. If you're a big enough streamer, it does not get you kicked off Twitch, but it really pisses off the public.
Yeah.
All right then.
Somebody did that.
Yeah, they threw their cat
Oh.
over their shoulder apparently, and then sprayed vodka in its mouth.
no, bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I haven't seen video clips of either one of these events,
I
but
don't want to see that.
there are some people who just like every time Twitch support posts a tweet, they're like, "That's great. Why isn't this person banned?" And I'm like, "Wow, just like a dog with a bone."
They make money.
motherfucker." Yes, it could be. Fair point, Aaron. Good night, Trin. Trin.
Oh, I'm sorry. Honest.
Trin says, "Good
Hi,
night,
Trin.
Andrea. Good night, Chris. Good night, John. Good night, Aaron. Good night, Moon. See you all later." She didn't say good night, Moon, but I felt like she
She did.
should have.
Till tomorrow.
And now Samuel L. Jackson will read us "Go the fuck to sleep."
Yes.
I showed Andrea and Frank Die Hard with a Vengeance. They
I
had
never saw that
never
one.
seen it. Isn't it the best Die Hard ever?
Sam Jackson's a baby.
It is. You know that was supposed to be a Lethal Weapon sequel?
Yes, it was.
I could see that.
I think Aaron told me that previously. Somebody told me that previously. It may have been Aaron.
Yes.
But yeah, it was supposed
Why
to
do
be.
you keep calling me Jesus?
No, all in all, really, it's the best Die Hard there is. As much as we all love Part 1 and ignore Part 2 and Part 4 is the fuck, Part 3 is the best. I spoke to Chris earlier. He hasn't seen it yet. Go. Chris, your video. I'm sorry. Would you reset it, please?
I still see him.
I know.
Uh,
He just said,
Now, see, the problem is they broke the thing where Die Hard is supposed to be a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
well,
Chris,
the first one
would,
is.
thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Got it.
So is the second one.
Okay, moving on.
Anyway,
So, Smitty heads into the purple glowing room to talk to Madstone Burns. And he seems, well, if you didn't, catch it from my
I
tone,
listen intently.
he seemed a bit, perhaps, skeptical of what you've been saying, because you've said the same shit too much. You said this, you said that, and nobody forgets that much shit that they say. Nobody. Even like people with Alzheimer's are like, I didn't say that much shit.
Now, what's he saying to Madstone?
What's that?
What's he saying to Madstone? Is he
Now,
relaying anything or nothing?
Let me ask you. Do you want? Yes, Chris.
Because am I making an
second,
expedition
Aaron.
retreat and leaving
One
my
second,
party
Aaron.
behind?
What, Chris?
yes. So, like, I missed something clearly, and we're now in the other room. Are we like? Did we set it to explode, and we're trying to get the
No,
fuck
just
out
he's in
now?
there.
We're like,
Jaith,
Oh no, you're in the.
Jaith is working on that. Moggets went to talk to Smitty, who was waiting in the other room. And though you heard voices that weren't necessarily conversationally toned, you're unsure what was said because you're not out there. You're over there with Jaith. Jaith is now like, yep, if I do this and scratch out that rune, add this rune here, this shit will explode sometime in the next 5 minutes, give or take 2.
great.
This will destroy everything inside here and stop any further damage to the people out there. He mutters to himself where you have to lean in to listen. Now you have a choice of listening to that or Mogget's bullshitting in the other room. You listen to Jaith. So that's why you
The
missed all
explosion
that
in front of you.
shit. Mogget's, he obviously is suspicious of you. You know Jaith has a plan. So, do you want to lean in to listen to Smitty talking to Madstone?
Oh no, I want to lean into Smitty listening to Madstone because I want to find out how much danger I'm in right here.
Give me a perception roll.
Seven.
He ain't he is shit.
Minutes.
You never realized, A, how loud the banging of a chisel and hammer is in the other room. Maybe it's because it's got a +3 now. You're not sure. Versus the hum of the energy of that shield versus Smithers leaning in. And by the way, you lean around the corner, you're unsure if that snake-like tongue coming out of that Naga's mouth is licking Madstone's ear or not. But his hand is
That may be
definitely
why I likes him so
stroking
much.
the forearm in a gentle, rotating...
That's not his forearm.
Twisting a little bit.
A little bit.
Lower Smith.
Yeah, you
Lower
don't hear,
Smitty.
you
lower.
don't hear shit. There's a lot of background noise. And the children are starting to breathe heavy and snarl.
I will step into the shadows. Hide.
And then there's a ripple in the air. There's a portal opening, Moggets.
It's a fudge ripple.
Yeah. Hide. Like the good rogue that I am.
No fucking air quotes on that shit.
Nope. Fuck nope.
Okay. And by the way, I want to say a real kudos to all the other players that aren't being focused on for sitting back and not saying anything and letting whoever has the spotlight have it. I really appreciate you guys being patient as I focus on one of the other players. And this goes for all four of you. Fabian says, kill them all.
What's up?
Okay. Jaith, you have just finished setting it up to blow. You figure he's had enough time to do what he's going to do. Lolly is back there, backing away from the children because she's kind of bored with them. Gavix is helping you.
I'm like, look what I can do.
Yeah. And that's when you guys see Moggets slink backwards into the room. His body language, it really relays a message of, oh, fuck.
Oh, no, I didn't go that way. I went the other way.
What, into the purple room? Or all the way directly across the room through the portal to the exit room?
The exit room.
There's a portal forming in the room between you and the exit room. Would you like to attempt to pass through it? You can.
I would like to get as close to the orange room as close to the exit as possible is my goal.
Okay. So let's assume you're crossing across the forge room entryway, keeping your back to the wall, heading for the exit room. So you're moving away from the purple shielded room towards the exit room, hoping that the snarling children and or the portal doesn't trigger before you get your ass out of here.
That's kind of my goal. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sounds
Because there's about 60 feet or so. My move rate's pretty decent, and I'm hidden. And these guys can take care of themselves for the most part. I'm an asshole. What do you want me to tell you? And
As I said,
I know they got a plan.
you guys see him sidestepping slowly across the doorway, back pressed to the wall, not looking at you at all. Chris, once again, would you kindly reset your camera, please?
He's hiding.
Not your fault, sir.
All right. I'll look over at Pierce, find out what he's doing.
Statement. Okay.
Or I'm getting ready to set this off.
Oh, you've already
I
triggered
will
it. You
go
figure he had enough time.
and look out.
Did I trigger it already?
You've set it to go. Sometime 5 minutes, give or take 2 minutes. So if
Oh,
we look at this, you
all
have a
right.
minimum of 30 rounds. Minimum.
Okay, well, instead of me
30.
telling him to do that, as I turn it and hit it with the hammer and set it off, we got to get out of here.
There you go.
Tell Moggets, go.
No, you're
Great,
pretty
I'll
sure
take off
Moggets
running.
is fucking bailing on you guys. His body language spoke volumes. As all you saw is clenched ass cheeks and tense shoulder muscles creep past the doorway towards the exit. You don't need an insight roll for that shit.
The smoke bomb.
He dropped the bat bomb. So, let's do this. We're going right back to the same initiative roll because it's just easier. Where the fuck is it? Kavix, you're first, sir.
I will.
1 second, guys. Let me reset the camera. I had at least half of you disappear. Okay, got you all back. Go, Aaron. Or, no, Chris. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Kavix.
Chris.
Sorry, Chris. Go on.
I will use my movement to get as far towards the portal back that we originally came from.
Okay, here's the deal. Your movement, especially if you add a dash to it, which I believe everybody can do if I'm not mistaken. Am I mistaken on that, or can everybody do a dash movement?
I think so.
Both the rogue and the assassin can dash, and anybody can run, which is basically the equivalent of it.
So like you can use your action to make a dash.
Right.
Rogues can use their bonus action to make a
Correct.
dash.
Correct.
So essentially, if I want to do full movement, I do
Double.
30 feet. Well, 30 feet, then my action is dash, then my bonus action is dash.
Gotcha.
So I can do 90
Triple.
fucking feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go full. Are you going full action? Just fucking all outright bolting for the exit.
No.
Ish.
I will
Maybe?
Maybe.
If available, leaving the option of skidding to a halt if needed.
Yes.
Okay. Which, by the way, I think I said you were only about 70 feet from the exit anyway. Like, on the outside, 70.
Yeah,
Right.
50 to 70 feet was kind of the.
Here's the deal. You, like... Jace says, get the fuck out. I'm paraphrasing, but it's close enough to what Jace said.
Okay.
You guys head for the exit. Kavix is like, see ya! Without saying, see ya! Bolts for the fucking door. Skids to a halt in the gravelly thing of that small 20-foot round center room. You know, the
Exit room?
Nexus room, if you will. Because it reaches all the rooms. There is a shimmering in the air, a grayish with tints of red scrambled lightning throughout it, of a portal appearing. There are so many fucking portals in this goddamn place. And 2 of you have disappeared off, and the 3 of you... Hold on 1 second, don't say anything, resetting. You know what? I just need to blow somebody at Skype so I figure out why the fuck it does that.
Okay, contact him right now.
Yeah, really. Just hello, CEO. Do you like dick sucking? I am here for you. What the fuck keeps happening? Okay. So yeah, you run into that Nexus room that has the 3 corridors, one leading to the forge, one leading to the shield room, one leading to the exit room. And there is a portal cutting it in half. Now you could run right through that portal. But caution, better part of Valor? Wait, that's getting the fuck out of here is better part of Valor. Okay, it's somewhere in Valor. You skid to a halt. As the red crackling thing, something starts to come through this portal.
Oh, good.
Now, we're going to give you a pause if you don't mind, if you don't object, if you don't pull out some technicality rule.
Nope.
Good, thank you, I appreciate that. Moggets, you were totally ass against the wall, hands spread out behind you, creeping along, and the portal cuts off your half of the room, and you're like, magical
Motherfucker.
knowledge. I want to go through it, but it could totally fuck me. Jaith, you set it to blow. It's time to go. And as you...
Well, I'll be the last one out.
Okay, so you're shuffling Groll and Lolly in front of you, which as you push them out of the doorway, that 6-foot passageway into the Nexus room, if you will, you realize, oh, they might think I was using them as human meat shields because there's a fucking thing coming through a portal right now. It's big. Jaith, it is materializing in front of you. Anything you'd like to do this round? And by the way, I will consider everybody as held actions for the end of the round.
I'd like to shit my pants, please.
You don't even got to roll.
I can hold a spell though, so when it comes through, I'll cast, depending on what it is or who it is. We know that it's big, but it could be anything. I'll cast Thunderwave to try to blow it back into the portal if it's something that we don't care for.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'll make you a deal here. You can have that spell on the tip of your tongue, 3/4 cast, but if you don't use it, you lose the slot.
Got it.
Good enough. Great. Okay.
Quick question.
Yes?
Does the rod buzz when that portal is opening?
Which one?
The big one.
Your big rod?
My
His rod.
Yeah. My girthy rod.
His spell.
There's no girth to that.
His pale skinny rod. It might be 18. Anyhow, it doesn't buzz, it vibrates, which
Yeah,
is a
it does.
gentle buzz. More of a, you know, that notification on your phone that you got a text message as opposed to somebody calling.
Yeah. This is a dimensional rift, is what you're saying?
It is, but it's not terribly foreign. It is a rift with some dimensional energy in it, but it's not necessarily a foreign being.
Okay.
So you get the feeling the children in this room would create the same type of buzz.
Okay.
So they're not natural to this plane, but they're not normal to this plane.
I'm wondering about the creature that's walking through, whether or not it's considered a dimensional being or not.
Yes and no. If you're wondering if that certain ability will work, it's hard to tell. Magic 8 Ball says
Try again
not
later.
Fucking try and find out.
not clear at the moment. And now Fabian says, laughing my ass off. What if it was another player and someone else joined the Skype call? That would be cool as fuck. I tell you what, Fabian, here's what I'm going to tell you about being cool as fuck. If you're doing as fuck, that shit is hot. If it's cool, she's dead. Stop doing it. Or he, whatever you're into. But apparently it's a corpse. If it's cool.
Or they, it's 2019.
Shut up, Aaron.
That's a whole fucking show on its own, Aaron. No talking
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Hey, Tuesday, man. Tuesday.
Yeah, we do have Tuesday, don't we? Aaron and I have Tuesday. How you doing?
Yeah,
Andrew
baby.
and I have Thursday with rum tasting. Anybody want to be on a spiced rum tasting Thursday?
No, but I do happen to have
Stop
a whiskey tasting
teasing.
with Emmy on friggin' Friday. I will let you know how that goes.
What kind of whiskeys?
I don't know, but we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
We're going blind. We're gonna find out and get out blind.
How did you not invite
So what's coming through the portal?
A monster.
whiskey? Anyhow, how did
A 3-year-old girl. She with a friggin' science book. Oh fuck! Run.
where the fuck is that from? That's from Men in Black.
Yep.
Men in Black 1. Yeah,
Yeah.
that book is way too fucking advanced for her.
The best of the best of the best, sir.
Sure.
Okay. Has anybody seen Men in Black International?
No, will they?
No, but I saw. But it's out on DVD now.
What'd you say, Chris?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay. Moving
It's out on
then.
DVD. It's on. It was in Best Buy this morning.
Why are you in Best Buy? Fabian,
I bought Spider.
quick, one sentence opinion of how it was. No spoilers, please. Okay, so Lolly,
Yeah.
you were herded out in front of Jaith.
Mhm.
You see all this that you see. What would you like to do? Ass. Really, Fabian? Ass?
I like ass. Anyway,
Ass is the shit.
I'm going to. Well, do I see where Moggets is going?
Moggets is ass pressed against the wall trying to get the fuck past whatever is about to come out of this portal, but he's too nervous to actually touch the portal that is filling the whole room.
Well, I'm going to go that way and I'm going to push him through to get through. Because he's in my way. Let's get out. Do I need to roll something?
Yeah, just give me a 2-hit roll.
Or
You know what? Give me a strength roll. Moggets, give me a strength roll to resist.
Roll a 5.
What is your strength? Did you add your strength bonus?
I did add my strength
I
bonus.
got 10.
And it's 5 with your strength bonus?
Yeah.
And Lolly, yours is 10 with a strength bonus?
Yep. My strength
Wow.
bonus is 1.
You totally felt like you should have failed, but Moggus totally fucking pushes through the portal.
Well, I'm pressed up against the wall, and I fucking got no leverage.
He goes through the port. What?
Oh, you totally fucking push him into the portal.
No, I was gonna push him past.
Fucking
the
grab her
portal
ass
and
and
get
pull
out.
her
That's
with
what
me.
you were hoping. You
When he
grab.
went in the portal.
Did you just say you grab her ass?
And pull her with me.
Muscle, sir.
Give me a dex roll. Andrea, give me a dex roll to resist.
20.
How do I know what's resist?
Roll a 20, add your dex bonus to it.
Oh, I can do that. Oh,
Nice and easy and simple. Frank, what are you watching? Okay.
14.
He's about to, he just said, my name is Jeff. What'd you say there, Andrea?
14.
Oh, so you sidle up against the wall, you shove Moggets through it, he grabs your goddamn wrist and pulls you through behind him.
No, grab her ass and pull
I'm
her
sorry.
through.
He grabs your ass, wrapping his fingers under your belt because
That's not
Badonk-a-donk.
we'll be back to you guys.
Like a gymnast. You want me to grab her where?
Grawl is all like, motherfucker, and blasts the portal with an eldritch bolt. The creature comes through. It is huge. It almost fills the whole room. The children press against the back wall. The portal shimmers out of existence. It looks like a crab mixed with a centaur.
Not baby centaur.
The front half or the back half?
Give me a second. I'm letting everybody process his image. Now it's 9 o'clock. Does anybody need a break?
I'm good at the moment.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
good.
Let's keep rolling.
I need to check in real quick.
Do your thing, Chris. We're going to give it a pause for a moment. I'm going to go use the facilities. I'll be right back.
Well, if we're taking a break, I'm gonna get some ibuprofen.
There's some right in here.
Abandoned
The
ship.
right hand.
Yeah, I'm not going in there.
Okay. I will. I'll just mute us so nobody hears me
I have to get a drink.
not get.
My designer needs to do some notes with me, so I'm gonna be like 5, maybe 10 minutes. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm eating it because it's there. There's a lot of my customers do. I just can't believe how much they cost now. Wholesale, they're 78 cents. Wholesale. Yeah, we do $2.
Sorry, I've got to unmute myself there. I muted.
It's just because we
yeah.
can't sell them for 85 cents anymore.
No. You
I mean,
can't.
monsters we sell for $2.25, and they cost us $1.40.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Okay, going back to the game. Purple energy arcs out of the portal as it disappears, striking Cavix, and he crumples to the ground face first into the dirt. Moggets and Lolly is now behind this centaur crab, which is now you guys asked front half or the back half. I don't even know what that means. If you mix,
Is it a horse with a crab head? Or a crab head? Or a horse head
I
with
can't
crab
hear you.
legs?
Aaron, are you muted?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Just want to make sure we can actually hear you. So yeah, if you picture a centaur, but instead of a horse body, it has a crab body.
His head's all
Oh,
Which
okay.
means it has a crab man upper half, as opposed to a mammalian upper half.
So it's like a horse head stuck in a crab.
No, it's a human upper body with 8 crab-like legs and a chitinous shell behind it. Perhaps it's insectoid. It's hard to tell.
We like
A
our
big
fanfic
drive.
better, okay? We like a horse on top of a crab body. We're
Yeah.
cool.
Horse head on crab bite.
With little freaking kangaroo arms.
8 of them. Hold on.
Like
No.
little feelers.
Let's make Aaron and Andrea not talk for a second and let John talk. What, John?
Oh no, I just said it's sort of like a drider then, except for it's not
Right.
spider-like, it's crab-like.
Precisely, John. That's exactly right. Oh my God, Fabian! Thank God you're back. We've been waiting for you. I don't actually know you were gone.
Anxiously.
You didn't tell us you left. So there we go. Okay, so we're facing a crab centaur or a drider, but instead of a spider, it's a crab. So it'd be a
Crider?
Crostetar.
drab crescentar. I feel like we need a brainstorming session to come up with a name for this thing.
Holy shit.
Like a
that's
centaur.
I
That's
kinda
what the
like
Pope takes.
I kind of like a crescentar.
Is that like a chrysanthemum?
I feel like it's those things that Chris eats that's made of peanut butter and jelly. A croissantwich or what the fuck is
Crustables.
crustable.
Mhm.
Right. A crescentar. So, this thing is probably 15 feet tall, about 8 feet wide, because it is a bit flat. And like I said, that's why it looks more insectoid, but it's definitely more of a crab back half as opposed to a lobster back half. But it has large pincer claws coming off the main body as opposed to the humanoid torso that is also reddish orange. Give me a second, Aaron. Reddish orange. And the crab-like head on top with mandibles. So this thing might have 8 limbs? 10 limbs? What, Aaron?
Does it have 2 faces? Does it have the small face on the front where the head's going up here?
Are you like going fucking
That's for
Ninja
you, Andrea.
Turtles?
Well, you know how a crab's freaking kind of flat, it's got the 2 faces, and then it's got a second body sitting on top.
A crab has 2 faces?
Well, no, it's got the crab's got 1 face, it's just kind of the flat body, but it's got the face that's sitting right here, and then you just got a pants
And
on
then
her
the
head.
horse head.
But it does move herky-jerky. It's very human
Herky-jerky.
centipede type movement. It's not normal
That's
movement.
horrible.
It's very The Grudge human centipede type movement. It's
Ew.
not
What
natural.
would a baby one of these look like?
Andrew, would you like to demonstrate that, please? John, have you seen the meme about baby centaurs?
Mm-mm.
It's got a baby head.
Okay, so imagine, you know what a centaur looks like, a full-grown centaur. So
Yep.
imagine the full bottom, but the human baby top. So it's just got like this
Uh-huh.
baby with head and arm flailing
Oh, yeah, I'm finding that.
as it runs across the field. Okay, we've delayed long enough. Let's try to do some shit before Cavix recovers because Chris left the room.
What?
I know.
We're not here to game.
I totally have the bad guys call him Cervix when he's not looking, just like you get called Molly. Okay, look at her camera there, John.
Ah, yeah.
They can't hold their head.
We
up
should
right
get
now.
more of those.
Shut up.
Maybe
and
that's
snap
what they're
at
trying
me.
to make.
What?
Maybe that's what friggin' Smitty and friggin' Burns are trying to make.
Well, keep in
Well, they
mind,
fit.
they
They
also
need to make that.
they also have a half man, half snake hybrid.
That's for pleasure later.
No, that's Smitty. Well, maybe it is for pleasure for Madstone Burns. Okay, so we're gonna stick to the same initiative. On his initiative, Cavix goes face first into the dirt. Moggets, the portal has disappeared. You are behind this thing.
Is it on the opposite side or is it on our side?
What?
The crab, it's on our side of the portal, right?
Yeah, the portal's gone.
It didn't make it. Right, no, okay. What I'm saying is it did not make it through, correct?
It has come through. Give me a second.
And the
I will
portal
draw-
disappeared.
Yes,
Oh god, he's gonna draw it.
I'm going to draw it. He's going
Not
to
a
draw it.
permanent
He's going to draw
Right,
it.
right.
He's going to draw it.
The portal was a door. The portal was a door. Me and Andrea went through the door. Did it also go through the door to the other side?
You did not make it through the door.
It
She
disappeared.
pushed me through the portal.
No, she pushed you through the portal that it was coming through,
Right.
not through. Hold on a second. Hold on. Give me a second.
It
Yeah,
just
we
puts
went
you
through
on its
bad
ass
portal.
end is all.
We're in the bad place.
Mm.
Okay, you ready? You guys ready? Here we go.
Ready.
First, two views. One first for you guys. Now, can you see
Hold
that
up, hold
okay?
up. Okay, Crabman.
So what you're seeing is, can I pull it away so I can look at it now?
Yes.
Okay. So, Moggets and Lolly, that's the MOG LOL, right up here in this
Hold
side.
up. Okay.
So you're right by the passage that leads out to the portal room where you leave the
Okay.
exit.
Okay.
Jaith, you're directly in front of it, just in front of the forge down here. Grawl is between you and Lolly and Moggets. Cavix is in front of you, face down in the dirt. Over here is going to where the other
purples.
guys are, Smitty and Madstone. Okay, now for everybody else who's actually watching on camera, I'm going to try to put that as best as I can and give you some light so you can see it. So you only get about 8 seconds of that, and then I need to take that down because, man, my arm is tired. Okay. Everybody got it pretty good? Pretty much understand? The 6 o'clock position is the forge room.
Gotcha.
The 11 o'clock position is the Madstone purple room.
Gotcha.
The 2 o'clock position is the exit room.
Check.
Moggets, you're right by the exit room. Lolly, you're just behind him. Groll is a little bit further behind you. Jaith is just past the forge room at about the 5 o'clock position. Cavix is just in front of him, face down in the dirt. Right in front of the bad guy. Who's this? Crustaceatar. What do you call it there, Aaron?
Crescentar.
Centaur.
Crescentar.
Crustaceatar. Hold on, let me just write that shit down.
Croissant. Anatar.
Centaur.
Crust? Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
It's like crust with tar.
Just write centaur and put crust in front of it.
Great. Kavix on his move goes face down in the dirt. Moggetts, your turn.
Bing. Okay. Me and Lolly are directly behind it. Well, shit.
Mostly behind it. Not totally behind
Yep,
it. And remember,
mostly.
we don't have flanking rules in this, because fuck that shit.
I'm not gonna try to hit it. I'm going towards the exit because I'm close.
But you've got an awesome umbrella that levitates you.
But I don't like that thing. I'm allergic to shellfish.
That thing is too big to go through the friggin' exit room hallway.
No.
Oh, okay. It's small enough to go through the exit room hallway.
Yeah, it'll have to
Shit.
scrunch down, but it could totally push its... Sorry, I was reading a tweet from Twitch support.
I will friggin' well, shit. I have not made a move action, so therefore I will magic missile attack.
With your super awesome dagger?
My magic. Yep.
With his magic missile.
With my magic missile. That is a 20.
Mm-hmm.
Does that hit or not hit?
I'm sorry, what was it again?
A 20?
Yeah, you definitely hit. But barely. It pierces a shell between two little layers. It's
Not
definitely heavily armored.
He's molting. Ew.
Just looking for the other die there. Okay. Nice. That is. Do I get sneak attack on this one?
Sure.
Okay. That is 10. 3, 13, 14 points of damage.
Mm.
Take my other attack. That will not hit.
Aw.
That's okay. Dagger
Suck
returns to my
that bad.
hand.
It wasn't a natural one, right?
No.
Well, maybe next.
But it
time.
was below a 10, so I'm not freaking
No, you definitely. Yeah, if it's below a 10, you don't even hit. You don't even scratch off that hard
Right.
crustacean armor.
You don't scratch that algae.
But am I within 30 feet of the portal at this point? Can I see it? Our exit portal.
Yes.
Okay. I will hold my dash till the end of the round.
Excellent.
If things look bad, I will take that action. As in, if any of my party members are dead, I'm immediately taking that dash action to get the hell out of here.
You're like, so if they're fucked, I am totally bailing on them. Otherwise, I will.
That is correct.
Okay.
That is correct.
Yeah, I had to go point out that neutral evil thing earlier, didn't I? I
What?
totally screwed everyone else in the party. Okay.
Or no, and I would expect them to do the same for me.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, don't worry, we will.
now.
No, I know you will.
Jaith?
Oh, let's see. I will cast create food and water on it and turn it into a giant crab cake. That's a different spell.
No. Butter. Use butter. It's scared of butter.
To create food and butter.
Oh God.
It's an American spell.
I will attempt to hit
Lemon
it with
juice.
Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray.
Poor Ray.
Scorching Ray Leota. Which is much better than Scorching Ray Lolita.
That is funny on a whole new level now.
Do I look like an asshole
All right.
to you? What are you talking
I
about?
get 3
huh?
rays.
What'd you say there, John?
I'm going to have to roll for each individual ray.
Oh, how many rays do you get?
I'm going to get 4.
So you're like
Damn.
4 rays of fucking sunshine.
Yeah, I bet.
Indeed.
Fabian says, be right back. gotta go give the twins their bedtime snack.
Is that your wife's boobs or what?
Maybe. I don't. I'm trying to remember how old. I didn't even remember they were twins. Okay, Fabian, we'll see you when you get back, and then we'll question and say stupid shit when you get back.
Okay, the first two are 20s. Next one's a 19 and a 22.
Wow. Yeah, that all four hit.
They're just spell attacks, range spell attacks.
Oh, is that all
So,
they are?
It will do. How many hit? 4? So 8d6.
8d6. Fucking pussy damage. Whatever.
Hammer will do more, but it's not call lightning.
Not in this case, it ain't. I mean, the average damage will be 32, which is pretty fucking impressive.
28 and 6 is 34.
34. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And my move action, I will pick up Pierce and put him over my shoulder.
Okay. Give me a strength roll. Nice, easy. 12. Nothing drastic.
Rolling that 20.
Oh,
What a waste.
nat 20. Yeah, you scoop him up.
Carry him like a baby.
Throw him over your
Oh, wait.
shoulder.
Grab him by his neck and throw him over that way.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Don't say anything yet. Okay, hold on. Hold on. So right as you grab him by that body part and sling him over your shoulder, he totally comes to and he's like, "The hell?"
What? Statement.
Exactly.
Query. What's going on?
Why did you just throw me over your shoulder? I'm fine. Yeah, Convicts, from your perception, this thing stepped through a portal, and then in a blink of an eye, you're staring at Jace's ass.
Upside down.
Like this thing stepped through a portal, and then he tackled you and fucking threw him over his shoulder, so you're nose and ass. Thank God your olfactory senses were
Are
not
not
developed.
functional.
So, Cavix, I'm going to let you, as your held action, decide what to do now.
Um,
want a moment?
You get up on my shoulders and we can turn into a giant
Chicken fight.
fighting robot-y thing.
I mean,
3 halflings in a trench coat.
not knowing what's going on, saying a bunch of shit. I will
Kill the
then
giant
just
crab.
what?
I tell him, kill the giant crab.
Yeah, keep in mind,
Okay.
to you, no time passed, Cavix. You were watching this crab come through a portal, and then your nose on ass.
Wow. That's a hell of a party.
I will like roll off all awkward so that I'm standing back upright.
Jace, you're not a moron. You understand he's pushing off on you with purpose. So you're going to let him push off on you because he seems to be in control of his facilities. Not sure how far. But
I'll dip my shoulder so he can slide off.
yeah, and he falls to his feet and whips towards this creature, taking into. It has scorch marks on it. It looks pissed. Do you want to do
I'm
something?
gonna shoot the fucking thing in the face with my crossbow.
Whips his crossbow off his hip that was jingle jangling there, pulls it forward, and pulls the trigger, especially since this really cool thing no longer needs loaded.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
Hold on, I need to edit my modifier now in my
Plus 4
app
to hit,
because
plus 3 to damage.
yeah, I know my plus to hit with this thing now
It's crazy.
is like 11.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to how much you cry when it breaks.
I know.
Which I'm not saying is going to happen anytime soon. I'm not that big of a dick, but there's a chance it will happen at some point.
19 to hit.
Wow. How fucking bad did you roll? An 8.
I rolled an 8.
19 barely cuts in between the shells
That's a little funny there.
of this. What are we calling it? A crustacear? A crustanar?
Crescentar.
Crucentar.
Crescentar.
Crucentar.
A
I believe
Crescentar.
it still hasn't gone yet, has it?
TM. Crucentar. TM.
Yes.
Oh, what damage do you do there, Chris? No other enemies within 5 feet of it, or no other. There are allies within 5 feet of it. I
Yeah,
guess.
are there any other of my allies within 5 feet of it?
John, when you attack with a spell. So no, Lolly.
I'm
No,
just leaving.
no. There's nobody within 5 feet of it. Wait,
No, but has it gone yet?
no,
Yes. Did it
no,
in the rounds?
No.
So we're essentially at the top of the round.
correct. Well,
Well then,
It came through and that's it. We named it.
great. That means I would have had advantage on the roll, so it was like a 30 to hit. Which means
hold
Oh,
on.
Jesus.
I'm gonna pet a cat and ignore you for a second. Wow, Otter, fucking 30. What the hell? Go on, Chris.
hold on. I have to.
And they're like level 5 or 7 or some shit.
Plus sneak attack damage. Oh, that's a terrible.
Now, do you get sneak attack if there's not an ally within 5 feet?
No,
Yes,
but he has
if I
advantage
go-
on the roll.
Right. And I have advantage on the roll if I go first in it, like before it in initiative order.
I'm sorry. Back to the original question because you both spoke. Yes. Why?
So I have advantage on the attack roll if
No, I got
there's
that.
or if I go before it in initiative order on the
Okay.
turn.
Okay.
Because I'm an assassin, that's what gives me my extra fanciness. So I did 17 points of damage.
Okay.
He's a fancy assassin.
He is a fancy. We'll even go with fancy ass assassin. So you guys, so far, and Lolly hasn't even gone yet, neither has Groll, and both of you go before the bad guys, have done 64 points of damage in the first round.
So it damaged one of its legs.
Lolly,
Used.
what are you doing?
Going towards exit.
So totally like fuck attacking it? Just okay. Lolly shoves Moggets forward and keeps moving past him.
Move, fucker.
She totally uses a momentum of him fucking her by pulling her forward and just keeps moving.
Hey, me and her have a good relationship. We understand. I don't have to outrun you. I don't have to freaking be the fastest. I just have to be faster than you.
Okay. So you guys, Lolly, do you want to use your full movement?
I don't want to use a battle one, but no, I'm not leaving. I'm going there.
Do you want to get through the portal and fuck all these guys? Or do you want to like,
I want to kind of linger outside at the rim of the portal.
you want to have your like butt cheeks on the portal,
Yes.
tingling from the magical energy, ready to like,
Yes.
somebody fucking stabs you, you fall through the portal.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's not unreasonable. And Groll, with a screech of anger, whips forward.
Kill the
with
child.
That's right. Fuck the crab. Let's kill the 12 kids hiding in the shadows behind him. No, he attacks the crab. Centaur thing. Really?
So is it like crab legs on the bottom and like horsey on the top, or like horsey on the bottom with like crab?
We've already had
legs?
this conversation.
I know.
It's so funny.
Why don't you guys explain it to
It's a
him?
crab cake with a horse head.
There is no horse.
It's a strider that's got a crab body versus a spider body.
It's got a human head or something.
Human torso.
So does Groll kill it?
It's got got
Human
nipples.
torso crab
It
body.
does
Gotcha.
not have nipples, unless they're like Batman nipples from that one movie. Um,
Yeah.
it's got a crustacean humanoid body thrusting out of crustacean bottom half.
Crust
Got
centaur.
it.
Crust centaur.
Still
Got
has
it.
to be a crab cake with a horse head, damn it.
What the fuck
Although
did this
it would
guy
be
roll?
so much better if it was a horse head on a crab body
That's just what I picture. You can't change.
with little kangaroo arms.
Oh my god.
I'm not talking to you guys anymore. I'm busy rolling.
That'd be awesome.
I'm busy.
We need to get John to draw that too. Like Steelers.
John, can you do that?
I can draw pretty much anything.
That's
If I
a-
want
mean you
to,
will.
that's a different story.
Do you have time to? Which is a whole different
That's
story.
the other thing.
Yeah. Okay. So girl fires 2 Eldritch bolts because he's that badass nowadays.
What's he doing?
He's firing 2
He's got that
Eldritch.
wicked ass sword.
Yeah, the Eldritch Blast is still better
Oh, okay.
because I haven't written down the wicked ass sword on his thing yet.
Oh.
So yeah, you got to give me time on that one. So yeah, he hits one of the 2 times. There's a cat licking my arm.
How lucky you are.
Yeah, baby. Talk dirty to me. Okay, so that's 9 points. Yeah, just 9 points. Okay, way to go, mister. 73 points in 1 round, with Lolly going, fuck you guys, I ain't helping shit, and fucking off during that. So, now, its turn. It lashes out with its 2 gigantic claw arms. It's going for Jaith with 1. It rolled a natural 1. It loses its other attacks because it's fucking natural 1 and I do that shit. I will fuck you guys on that just like I fucked it. It rolled a natural 1 on its first attack. No further attacks. So when you guys want to whine about that shit, remember I did it to the bad guys too.
I don't remember shit.
Yeah, I know. That's okay, Andrew. You won't know what it means
That,
anyway.
that never happened. What?
Yeah. So, yeah, new round. Anybody got any bonus actions, movement actions, anything held in reserve they want to do this round? Keep in mind,
I would like to say, Lolly, you bitch, as she jumps through the portal.
in 29 to 50 more rounds, in other words, 3 to 5 more minutes, the place is gonna blow.
Who goes after me?
So, Kavix, any further actions?
Not for that
August.
round, no.
Hey, spin this bitch around.
Jaith,
I have no bonus actions. I want to
Lolly?
do.
There was an
Lolly's out
enchanted
the
young
door.
bride who ate
Right.
many green apples and died. The apples fermented inside the lamented and made her ciders inside of her. No.
What?
Yeah, I fucked up a limerick, but it's still bardic inspiration to the next person that goes.
Oh, okay, Kavix, you get bardic inspiration. Fabian, just so you know, she's a bard, and she writes limericks or plagiarizes limericks, one of the two, I'm not sure. To basically, that's her trigger for bardic inspiration. So the next person to go will be Kavix, and we're going to now. Grull totally fucking elbows an asshole towards the portal, skidding to a halt as Lolly is blocking it, turning to face the battleground, waiting for his fellow adventurers. So, new round. Kavix, you're starting. What are you doing?
So, like, the portal we came through originally, Lolly is, like, through
No, standing by.
and
No, my butt's in it.
standing by.
Her butt cheeks
Grawl
are
is
tingling
moving
from
that
it.
way.
Grull's right by her.
Muggets is over there, too.
No,
I'm
Marcus is
at the-
still in this Nexus chamber. The 20-foot...
Yelling. Okay.
Yelling what?
Yelling, get your ass over here!
I will move towards that direction so that I am closer, but still staying within range with my weapon.
Hold on. Aaron, do you get gray in your goatee right here?
2 lines, just like
How
Doctor
do you
Strange.
not fucking cosplay Doctor Strange?
I'm not that tall.
Doesn't matter.
They make boots.
They make moon boots so you could bounce through the convention.
I probably should. Yeah, no, I have 2 gray streaks.
Okay,
Exactly
I have
like
an
Doctor
Eye of
Strange.
Agamotto chain you can use. Yeah, and blue pants. Okay, anyhow, moving on. I'm sorry, Chris. What?
I'm going to move that direction. Shoot at the crab with my crossbow.
Give me a roll.
We're gonna take the 30.
Because you get plus
Pretty
11
sure
to
that-
hit with this fucking thing now, don't you?
Yeah.
It's
do.
gonna be real hard for me not to hit things.
You know what?
Um,
Let me point
can
this out.
try.
First of all, I'm a low magic DM world thing. But I feel like when you have a magic item, it should be of significant or one-time use, one or the other. There's not a lot of middle ground. So even a +3 weapon, which is not all that fucking cool in D&D, Forgotten Realms level Monty Hall campaign.
It's good here.
It
Look
isn't
how much
fair.
you're fucking rocking this shit. That's all. Go on. What kind of damage do you do?
I do 8 plus. Really? Only 6?
Oh, only 14 damage?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry you sucked that bad. You only did 14
And
points of
then,
damage. What?
And then,
Oh, wait, there's more.
after I shoot, I collapse. Because I have to go to a meeting now.
Fucking awesome. Chris is out of here, guys. Have a good night, Chris. Thank you, man. We will let you know what happened to your ass later.
and the
Lovely.
Okay,
Good
Chris.
night.
Good night. Okay, guys. So Cavix whips his crossbow, his hand crossbow around, shooting the guy, stabbing into the neck. The thing lurches back, letting out this really interesting high-pitched hissing sound.
Excuse me.
And then Cavix goes face first into the dirt. So, let's move on to number 2, which is Moggets. Ass cheeks pressed to a portal, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, is that Lolly?
Yep.
Me.
No, I'm at the door leading
That's
to the
right.
portal.
Thank you. Go on.
I will use the my girthy rod to cast Entangle on the beast.
Very good. Vines burst up out of the ground, breaking the rock, thrusting outward, wrapping around its multiple limbs.
Yeah, it's the DC of whatever the rod's maker is. Mine is 14. I don't know what it would be. It does a strength check to friggin'
16.
go.
Write that shit
Good
down.
to go. Good to go.
Write it down forevermore. 16. So, what's he got to roll against a 16 saving throw of what?
Yeah, DC 16 strength for Entangle.
Okay. No, he does not make it. It does entangle him.
Okay, it is currently, one second, let me make sure I got the wording on this one right. It is restrained at the moment. So it is stuck in place, cannot move.
Fabian, thank you for letting me know. I'm just clearing them all off, and you guys can figure out who's who.
Yeah.
So, what kind of
all
move are you doing?
Okay, so it's restrained. Its speed becomes 0. Cannot benefit from any bonus speed. Attack rolls have advantage against it, and its attack rolls have disadvantage.
Very good. Thank you.
And all dex rolls have a disadvantage on dex save rolls.
Excellent. Perfect. So, what else you doing? Are you getting the fuck out?
Standing by, waiting for Kavix and friggin' Jace.
Okay.
I look over there, and he's standing there, right?
Who is he?
Moggets.
Okay, Mogus, did you move at all? Or you just standing
Friggin' pulled out the wand, zapped it,
and
should have
hold
saw
it?
like a green bolt of energy, and then I'm friggin' waving, going, come on, come on.
Get to the
Get to the
chopper!
portal.
Okay, friggin' I'll take my dash action.
So you're going to the door there, Mogus?
Yep.
Are you going through? Are you
Stand-
tackling Lolly and Groll through? Or are you just like, fuck them, you're going through?
Is he waving me through are you waving me through the door, John?
Well, I told you to get to the portal.
Okay, I'm next to the
Wave
portal.
you through.
Yep. Next to the portal with Grawl and friggin' Lolly.
Okay, Mogus dashes over to you guys. Jaith, you got Kavix face down in the dirt again, collapsed like a puppet with strings cut.
All right, I'm going to activate the True Strike feature of the hammer.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to tell Grull to throw Kravix through the damn portal.
What? Okay. And he reaches down and grabs Kravix by the wrist and slowly Yeah, I did say like Lenny Kravix.
Kravix.
He slowly drags Kavix towards the portal. Grell is not all that strong. He's definitely got the elven build when it comes to strength.
All right.
Not
well,
the orc
my
build.
objective is to keep the crab from getting to the portal room. So.
Okay.
Oh, it ain't going anywhere now.
Now yell for Lolly and whoever else to help him get Kavix through the portal.
Yeah. Well,
The
with
crab's
Grell totally
covered in
focusing
vines.
on dragging Kravix, face gathering dirt as he goes. Yeah, he makes it to the portal without an issue. Grell does. You're holding your action, covering him. Now you activated
In
the.
between the crab and the what? I'm
So you activated the True Strike. So next round you get advantage.
Correct.
Very good. Okay, and is there anything else you want to do this round, Jaith?
I can't. So.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, that was full action. Well, you get a bonus action. I'm not sure if you want to take your move action or anything.
Yep. I'm using the bonus action to cast Shield of Faith if I need it. So.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear Shield of Faith, or you may not have said it. Lolly?
No, I want to hold the bonus action in case I need to cast
You
it.
got it. Lolly?
Come on, guys. So,
Hurry
how
up.
far is Bra and Cervix?
Oh, they're right up to it by the end of the turn, end of the round.
So, I'm going to grab the cervix and pull it through the hole.
Grab the cervix and pull it through the hole.
Use 2 fingers or 1?
My umbrella.
Use the
hook.
duck.
I used the hook.
Oh,
You gotta put a duck head on your umbrella.
Whack, whack.
Or a parrot head like Mary Poppins.
I don't
No,
think
a
that
duck head is
cervix
funnier
going
with a
to
cervix.
portal.
What'd you say, John?
I don't think that's his handle that you're putting the umbrella through.
Okay, so Lolly is pulling the cervix through the hole.
Gently, gently.
Grull is assisting, easily able to move through. Moggets, are you going through the portal or waiting for Jaith?
I'm waiting for Jaith.
Oh, look at you. Not so fucking neutral evil motherfucker,
Not
are you?
evil now, are
No. This is pre-planned evil.
Uh-huh, sure. You make whatever excuses you need, Mr. Nice Guy. Okay, so Jaith.
If I'm the last person through the portal, I can go, he didn't make it.
Sure.
He's behind me, right?
Who he?
Moggets.
No, Moggets is...
I'm at the portal. I'm just waiting for you to get over.
ass pressed against a portal. You were the last one to go through. And Smitty is now coming out. And you can see the purple glow intensifying out of the shield room? and the
Sure.
crab is lurching towards you, attempting to attack you. But you do have a held action, which you can use your Shield of Faith or you can use your move. Your move will get you out of range of a melee attack.
My objective is not to let the crab get close to the group.
The crab is entangled by giant roots that burst out of the ground and held him down.
Well, yeah, but I know the spell. If it makes its strength check, it can move.
Mm-hmm.
Not this round, it can't.
Are you sure? All right.
Explain,
Then
that, Aaron.
if that's true,
Why can't he move if he makes a strength check this round?
He already failed it this round.
No, he hasn't rolled his shit yet.
What was that? That was his initial friggin' fail, right?
He hasn't done anything. He goes last in the round.
When I freaking cast it, that was the DC to fail. His fail to get
Oh,
entangled.
I didn't roll shit.
during their turn, do they get a new? I mean, what does the spell say for the turn?
No, he just gets.
When does it make a saving throw?
To get caught in it.
I was going to have him roll on his action.
Oh.
He goes last
Oh,
in the
okay.
round. You guys can
I got you.
get through this portal
I got you.
before he can even react.
I got you.
All right. Well,
You want to fight or
Um,
run is basically your choice. I know it's a tough choice for Jaith.
He likes cave-ins. He likes cave-ins.
well, here's what I'd rather do. If Moggets and everybody's just standing there, I'd just rather bowl them all into the portal.
No, only Moggets is here.
No, they
Yeah.
haven't. I don't think they've actually gone through the portal.
And to clarify
They have.
for Fabian says, no offense, I would have left all of you all went in the portal. Yeah, well,
Sweet.
Grohl and Lolly totally dragged the unconscious Cavix
Sir.
through the portal.
All right, so they're
Moggets-
through.
Yeah, they're through. Only Moggets,
All right.
who still has a bonus action left, actually has, bonus action.
My intent then is to, since I think Moggets can't move anymore, is to run up to him and take him with me through the portal.
Yeah, you all remember the movie Wildcats? With that
Nope.
tackle dummy thing? Moggets is a tackle dummy. Jaith is the crappy ass football player. You're being tackled, motherfucker, through a portal.
No. Step side.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Damn portal.
Okay. Both of you give me a dex roll. Highest wins. Add your dex bonus.
My dex bonus is
So
on.
maybe come through this portal.
21.
Impressive.
So 19 and 3 is 22.
Oh.
I mean, I'm waiting for him. I'm standing there
Moggets,
waiting
you
for him.
totally fucking sidestep as he launches through the portal. His stone-like grip grabs your wrist and yanks your ass back through the portal.
Motherfucker.
Right with him. He doesn't land on you. He lands beside you as the heat just totally washes over you. Now, that's like 3 or 4 rounds, guys. You still have a minimum of 2 minutes and, 38 seconds? Am I doing the math right? Something like that. Before a minimum of that. Possibly up to 4.5 minutes before this shit explodes. You're unsure.
I thought it already exploded.
Who wants to carry the
No.
unconscious Warforged?
Lolly, can you make your thing
My umbrella, hold it up
disappear
and
with
drag
you
him.
and him?
Wait, Jaith, what'd you say?
I say, Lolly, can you take, I'll call him Cervix because you did. Can you take Cervix with you with your little pod thing? Your doohickey.
He wants you to time travel with somebody else, something you've never done. Now, as for your umbrella thing, it's a matter of can you hold him? Can you? What's your strength?
No, can the umbrella hold him up.
What's your strength?
Harry's doing that thing on me. 0.
Your strength is 0? Or-
11.
Your strength is 11. Okay. So you can clutch him to you, wrap your legs around him in one arm, and hold the umbrella with the other, and have it lift the both of you up. Yes.
That's not what I want to do.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I want to hook him on it, have the umbrella hold him up, and I just drag him like he's floating. Because it only holds it up, I'll bring it forward.
Okay. Let's start with this. Muggets, you've got initiative. You're outside the
Okay.
portal. Everybody's outside the portal. What are you doing?
We should probably block this before the snake guy comes through.
What are you doing,
I-
Muggets, besides saying that?
With what?
I warned him. I stepped back and I'm freaking prepping because
Step back 3 feet, 5 feet, run with a
10.
dash.
2 inches.
run with a dash.
Okay, he's like, we should block this shit. And then he fucking bolts like he don't give a damn what the hell happens. Jake, you're next.
All right, so this is now where we go down the crack and it goes kind of in and out, right?
Correct.
Well, I'm the strongest one here, so
You are.
I will grab Kravix or
Now, Lolly was reaching for Kravix, but you react quicker than her.
I've got him. You can get out. I pick him up and start booking down the thing.
So you say you pick him up?
Yep.
Okay. Lolly, before you can grab Kravix and hook his wrist or ankle or whatever you were grabbing into your umbrella, Jaith throws him over the shoulder and runs like a motherfucker.
Okay.
You can hear him
It's gonna
muttering,
blow.
that shit's gonna blow with John's fucking ass. You don't even know what that means. You don't even know what that means. But he says it, and he bolts. So now, Lolly, you're next. You have your umbrella. You can run, or you can totally fucking Mary Poppins your ass out of there.
So we're not in the
She's cool, yo.
cave anymore?
Andrew,
We're
say
not
it.
in the cave anymore?
No, you're outside of the portal, in the crevice that leads back to Sandbilge.
I need some clarification for my umbrella. I know it goes up, so point up. So the point has to be up for it to go up?
Yes.
So what if I have the point facing out? Will it go that way?
No, it will not work.
So no Roadrunner. Okay. Up it
But
is.
good question. I like the question. I like the creativity.
Thought.
Up it is.
And I really
However,
wish I
that's
can
a great
give you,
upgrade path.
Yeah, its levitate is up and down.
Yeah, but that goes up and down. That would be up and down for it.
No.
Yes, it would.
Yes, but no. And by the way, Fabian says, see, I would say y'all should black. I don't even know what the fuck that means, Fabian. Y'all should black it. I'm out of here. The fuck does
Maybe
black
even book it.
I think he means block it. Fabian, autocorrect yourself. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't think you can auto-correct yourself.
Up
So-
and away.
So Mogus is like, block it. Okay. Mogus is like, see ya. Pew. Jaith is like, oh yeah. Kool-Aid Man's his fucking
Oh,
rope-haired ass out of there. And Lolly is all like, look at me. I'm going up. And Gaul is like, where'd you fuckers go? God damn it. And he turns around and starts blasting at the rock above using Eldritch Blasts. Which the rock then, well, you guys don't know, you're not there. But the rock breaks
That's
away
correct.
and tumbles down. Oh. I gotta-
It's just funny.
oh, it's just you, okay.
Then the rock makes a robot.
The rock does what?
Makes a robot.
You watched a video too from Aaron, huh?
Anyway, posted it, so.
I have never seen that good of a wig on the rock. Okay. So, Chaith, Mongus, you guys burst into the outer area. Keep in mind you've been gone for probably 2.5 hours at this point. So the bone clanking motherfuckers have kind of gone on to do something else, except for 3 of them. There are 3 guys there still clicking bones to pelvis bowls.
As we're running, I kind of ask Jade, hey, quick question. How much energy is going to come out of that portal when it blows?
All of it.
So we don't want to be in a direct path, right?
No, it'll be like a giant furnace blowing magic through it.
So
Get out
the
of the
devil's
way.
asshole would
Make
be a
a
bad
left
deal.
or a right.
Good to go. Or a right.
Andrea, give me a perception roll, please.
Sorry, got a cat on me. Oh yeah, because I'm straight up above it, so I'm probably gonna fucking die.
Maybe not.
Alright,
Now I've got a. Well, she's rolling a perception roll on
14.
14. Is that including all bonuses?
Huh?
Is that including all bonuses?
Yeah, I only have a +4.
If he asks you that question, that it increases your perception by at least 1.
Levitate. So,
It just keeps going up, right?
Until the balloon pops.
Well, there's no more air.
20 feet per round is what I'm getting here.
That's
That
all
is
right.
very slow.
It is.
Shit.
But, considering
Are there trees or something?
she's got a minimum of 2.5 rounds at 20 feet per
2.5 minutes.
I'm sorry, 2.5 minutes, which is
I can see the
10,
view from here.
20, 30 rounds.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, 25
She's
rounds.
fine.
Yeah.
I can see the future from here.
You
Yeah,
get
and
past
she's
the white
straight up,
star
not friggin'.
cliffs, and
It's
then you
going
can
like
just kinda-
this, not
And
friggin'.
the wind
She'll be
blowing.
here. And it's doing that. Yeah, she's fine.
So Andrea is totally at
If the wind blows and I tilt my umbrella just right, will it push me over?
let's do this. 20 times how many rounds did I say?
25.
25.
You said 30.
So that's
yeah.
going to be
That's
500
500 feet.
Now these cliffs are 2,000 feet tall. Wait, no, I said a half mile. So about 1,250.
2,500.
Right.
Huh?
About 1,250.
5,200 feet.
Is that how far a mile is? I thought it was
1 mile is 5,280 feet. Half mile is
good enough, close enough.
So,
So you're not out of the cliff range yet, but this explosion, as you slowly drift upward, going, wow, maybe I should have ran. This is much slower than I expected.
but if I tilt, but if I tilt my umbrella,
It
catch
only
the
goes
wind.
up.
But it won't. The
or
wind can't
down.
push it.
The wind can, but the wind's
So when the explosion comes,
You're
if I
next
tilt
to a
it just
cliff
right,
wall.
it'll shoot me over.
Here's what I'm going to do for you, Andrea. I'm going to roll percentile. Now, 50 and below, no effect at all. 50 and above, the closer to 00 to 100%, the more the wind will push you. Ready? I'll roll the second number
Back
first.
into the hole.
It's a 5.
0.
Now, the first number is 35. Not much wind.
So if the explosion happens, it's not gonna push me
Oh, the
Anywhere.
explosion is going to happen, not if.
when it does, it's not gonna push me.
It's going to.
I'm just gonna be like Tweety Bird or whatever when the thing catches fire, and I'm just gonna be dust. Fuck.
Well,
No,
as-
you're fine.
As the explosion goes off,
Blows my dress up. Everybody sees my knickers.
That's when the rocks start falling from 1,500 feet above you. And the swarm of sturges comes across Jaith and Moggets. Dozens of the bat-like insect creatures attaching to you. As you attempt to fight them off, and as the haze falls across your eyes, your weapons falling from your hands, you see the fat man laughing at you.
Dun, dun, dun.
And that's where we're going to end it, as you're attacked by rocks dropped from a couple hundred feet above you. And sturges, a swarm of sturges attacking you.
I'm stuck in the air.
Guys, I want to thank you guys. Fabian, thank you for hanging out the whole time. And anybody else that made it through the whole game, I do appreciate it. John, Aaron, Andrea, I appreciate you sticking out the whole time. Cervix. Oh, I would say something different if Chris was actually here. But anyhow, thank you guys. You guys have a great time. Don't forget, tomorrow we do have Talk of the Tavern. Here is that info on that.
Indeed.
Come hang out with us, and next Sunday we will pick this up where it left off. John, I will be sending you the information to create the trailer for next week. I'll send that in just a couple
Yay.
minutes. You guys have a great time. We will catch you again next time. I will see you every day of the week, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. And till I'm done. Okay, see you then.